And we're live. Welcome back to the show, guys. Today we're going to talk about dating, men versus women. Let's go! Nobody cares, bro. Get out. Get out.
Go. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as it would seem. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This night.
All right, guys, we're back on the show. Guys, special announcement. We need subs for the channel. If we get like 6,500 subs to the show, we'll bring Myron in halfway in the show. All right, and then announcements. Chris?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Shit. I just got here. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the ladies. Shout out to the gentlemen on the panel. Yeah, guys, it's Memorial Day weekend, man. So we have a show tonight. It is what it is. We could have just been, on yachts and shit, getting lit. Henny, Chris.
We were.
But we here. Well, I mean, you were, nigga.
We.
But, we, which is French. But, I'm here. Shout out to you guys. Follow me on Twitch and OnlyFans. No, I'm joking about OnlyFans. Ow! But let's have a great show.
All right, so we'll do intros first and then hop into the actual topics. So ladies, if you don't mind, we'll start with you guys. Give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, and if you want to, of course,
your body count.
We'll start right here. So name, age, what you do for a living.
Okay. My name is Oshundamalola.
Wait, what?
You said my name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your full name?
That's what they call me, yeah.
Okay, say it again.
Oshundamalola.
It's long as hell, goddamn.
It is long.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Where you from?
I'm from Jersey.
All right, dating status?
Dating what?
Status.
Oh. Dating what? Married, basically.
You got a ring?
No. It's
right.
coming, though.
All right, so you're not married then.
I said basically. I didn't say married. No. Basically.
Okay. All right, so highest education level?
I'm going to say I went to medical school. So after high school, medical school.
Completed?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, medical school.
Or medical?
Ethnic background?
I'm Mexican and Puerto Rican.
That's trouble, bro. That's trouble. And then, of course, are your parents together or no?
No.
No?
No.
And a birth control?
Yes.
And then, Chris, favorite question?
Well, she's a nurse, right? Medical school?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the body count?
Body count?
Yeah.
I'm going to say I can count in less than 10.
I mean,
can count on my...
this year?
This year, you mean like...
No, it's been one this year. In the last 4 years, one.
Okay.
Wait. Is she single?
No, I'm
No,
not.
she got a man
no.
apparently.
Oh, okay. I believe her. Yeah.
She's married.
I have
Oh,
a man.
Okay.
wait, and how old is she?
I'm 26.
Okay.
We'll give her a pass for now. What about you?
Hi, I'm pretty much
Hey, y'all.
I'm 24, I'm a model, and I'm from London.
Okay. Dating status?
I'm single.
Wait, hold on. You single with dumb titties? Damn, man.
Okay. Damn. That's funny, Chris.
Fresh focus, man.
I'm trying to focus so hard. I'm looking at it. Highest education level?
I have a degree in economics.
Okay. Parents together still or no?
Mm-hmm.
Birth control?
No.
All right. And then, Chris?
Body count. Come on, you know your body count, man. You know it's like
No one's watching. It don't matter.
like
You can say it.
like 70.
4.
74?
Listen, I'm English. Yeah.
What?
4, your age is crazy.
Yeah, I'm 4 because I've been in relationships, but I'm single now. I'm trying to live my life.
Y'all believe her? I don't believe her.
He believes me. He's nodding. You don't believe me. You ask them, and you're answering for them.
He's
Instead
being
of
nice,
they
that's all.
believe me.
All right, it's fine, though.
Ethnic background?
Because you're English.
I'm English. Well, I'm Jamaican English.
There you go.
Period.
Welcome to the show. What about you?
Hey, I'm still Yaz. How you doing?
You still yes?
Still Yaz.
Okay.
Y-A-Z.
Okay. How old are you?
28.
28.
Mm-hmm.
Where you from?
Jersey.
Jersey.
Yep.
What's your dating status?
I'm sure there's somebody who loves me somewhere, maybe.
So I'm going to say single, basically. Highest education level?
I went to school for a little bit. Studied some business.
What'd you finish?
I didn't. A little unfinished.
Okay, so nothing.
I guess, yeah. I guess. I've been studying
All right,
this whole time.
Your parents are they still together or no?
No, they're good.
All right, and then birth control, body count.
They're all deleted. They don't count.
Period. sis.
Restart.
That's right.
Restart that.
Actually, I don't want to know. It's fine. All right.
Ethnic background?
And then, yeah, what's your background?
Guyanese.
What's Gun Boy? Gun Boy. Okay. What about you?
Hi, I'm Lauren,
All right, Lauren. How old are you?
23,
Where are you from?
from Southern California.
Sorry to hear that. Dating status?
Single?
Single. Parents together or no?
No,
Highest education level?
I finished high school.
Okay. And then, of course, birth control.
Why does that matter?
We're just getting it for records, that's all.
They're doing data.
Yeah, that's all.
It changes who you're attracted to.
It does. Oh, he called it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We'll talk about it later. Like, what?
Wow.
He likes
Yeah.
her? Got that?
Hey, doctor.
I don't know.
Into the mic, please. Into the mic.
Thor's a man. And then, of course, body count.
Less than 10, more than 5.
I believe her.
So 9.
So nice.
Up for interpretation, I guess.
Okay.
Redheads have fun.
Thank you.
Ethnic background?
And then, what's your background?
Italian, Ukrainian.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What about you?
Hey. What about me?
What's your name?
Stunna Dior. Yeah, you like it?
How'd you get that name in the first place?
You see what's going on?
Okay, with the chain.
Stunna. Stunning.
All right, I'll take your word for it. How old are you?
I'm 22.
22.
No, I'm not.
No, I don't believe that.
I'm like,
Shit, about 27.
Thor, how old is she? Roughly. What do you think? Black no crack.
26.
I'll take it.
No. What is it though?
Around there.
You have to
He's
get-
not wrong. I'm not.
It's for the stats. We need to know the numbers.
you have to get the
I'm
honest
27.
Did us?
Yeah.
Okay. So
You
you're pretty
sure?
close.
I told you.
It's close.
All right. Of course. Dating status.
I'm dating around, I guess. Dating around.
Jesus. Any
Trying to see what's
real
up.
possible candidates?
My career. Yeah.
Love that one.
It's my main candidate.
So single and focus on your career.
Absolutely.
Got it.
Ethnicity?
I'm West African.
Which one?
Ghanaian.
Okay. Oh, that's trouble, bro. A lot of trouble.
He don't got a sound effect for that one. He needs some
Like
African.
Not yet. And
Oh,
then,
yeah, don't worry. Got you.
He's like, that's Black American.
well, I mean, you're here, right? So, okay. And then, of course, highest education level?
Some college.
College?
Yeah.
What happened to your arm?
Oh, I almost died before I came here.
Yo, what?
From what?
The shower.
The Braddies are still in attendance
I
with
don't
injuries.
I
understand
made
Okay.
it though.
That's dedication that you came though.
Let me know if it starts like
No,
bleeding
for real,
through
for
though,
real.
and I need like.
I'm glad you're here somewhat safe.
And
if-
also, pretty mystery, your job?
I'm a
Occup-
model.
Model? Okay, thank you.
And yeah, what do you do for work?
I'm an artist.
Artist?
Mhm.
Okay. And then, of course, parents together or no?
No.
No?
No.
Birth control?
No.
Dating status? Sorry, no. Body count.
No, the answer is no.
No.
Body count. Body count.
One, I'm a virgin.
Period.
Wait, one, you a virgin.
One, you a virgin.
One.
I don't know why we even asked
I'm a
questions.
smart retard.
Yeah.
I guess you are.
I'm anorexic.
Okay, what about you?
My name.
Yeah, name.
It's Karma.
Okay, Karma.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay, and where you from?
I am from Denver, Colorado.
Oh, shit. What's your background?
I am Japanese and Mexican.
What the? How does that even work? Okay, dating status?
Very single.
Very single. What do you do for work?
I am a dancer.
Oh, got you.
We talking about like dollar bills or like choreography?
Yes, she do. I belong to the money though. Burlesque, as well as I'm an exotic dancer.
Got it. Highest education level?
I'm currently in college.
College?
Yeah.
Okay. And of course, parents together or no?
They are.
Oh, that's good. How many years?
20?
20?
A minute, a long time.
That's good.
Yeah.
What What'd you say, Mo?
Oh, stunner, epic, ethnic background.
Oh, I'm Ghanaian.
Ghana.
West African.
Oh yeah, I did it. And Karma as well.
Oh, Japanese and Mexican.
Got it.
Why'd I say it like that?
Sushi
Okay.
and tacos.
Body count?
High as hell.
Roughly, what's the number roughly?
Experience.
I like that.
Yeah.
I love your honesty.
But it's also women and men. You know, you gotta really get to know what you want.
Did you forget the number or you just like don't know?
Honestly, more than 37.
I don't
At
believe
least
her.
she's counting.
You think it's less or way more?
I think it's more.
How many?
It's probably like 50-ish.
Make it 100.
Okay, I'll take that one. I'll take
Well,
that
you know
one.
what? How many dicks you suck?
Oh.
I'm not that good at it.
Well, you want to practice?
Oh.
What?
One of the guys on the panel. I don't know.
Hopefully not. Okay, we're gonna move on, Smarty. What about you? Yeah.
I'm Dia.
You Thea?
Yeah, I'm 23 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where you Where you from?
I'm from California.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then of course, wait. I'm dying here. What do you do for it?
I'm in skincare.
Okay. And then of course, dating status.
Recently single.
Why'd you guys break up?
Arrogance, not towards me, but to other people. I don't like when a man treats people beneath them, regardless of their status or whatever. I just don't think it's husband material for me.
That's fair. How long were you together?
Over a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't see it before, or it just came out like randomly?
It didn't really start to show more towards the end, like when he was comfortable.
Cool. All right. Highest education level,
High school.
and then parents together or no?
No.
Birth control,
No.
and then body count. Do you know?
2.
Only 2. All right. We'll take it for.
Ethnic background.
African, Brazilian, and Egyptian.
Still have a mix there. Okay. Allahu Akbar! What about you, bro?
I'm Kiwa.
Mhm.
I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico. I currently run a social media marketing agency. Me and him are actually business partners. We also run a coaching and consulting community together.
Nice.
I dropped out of high school when I was 16, so no high school education technically, and no college education whatsoever.
How old are you?
I'm just turned 20.
Good shit, bro.
Yeah. And I'm Ecuadorian and Romanian, so yeah.
Okay. Dating status?
I'm taken, and this is like my future wife, so it's like secure.
How'd you guys meet?
We met like it's crazy. A year ago, I had no money. We met like on a whim. She didn't know I had no money, so I was just like fucking finagling it. I was like taking her out on dates, just working a job. She had no idea, you know. Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah.
Just fucking going around.
Yeah.
But it's like she just stuck with me. Like even though I had no money, she stuck with me throughout the whole time, and she watched me go from like nothing to kind of where I'm at now. So I'm just like, yeah, you're
That's
locked
good
in.
stuff, man.
Yeah.
All right, nigga, prenup.
Yeah, you said prenup.
All right, nigga, prenup, man.
Parents together or no?
No.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Body count?
6.
Oh.
No, just 6 people.
That's good though.
Wait,
For 20 year olds, good.
wait.
Not really experienced.
Why'd the girl say,
really experienced.
Wait, is that like a turn off?
Baby.
No.
That turn off?
Somebody said not really experienced.
Love. He's happy.
Yeah.
Wait, so.
Hold on, he got a girlfriend though. He's good.
He's young. Yeah.
He good.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's cute.
I'm not
Wait,
promiscuous.
Wait, Fresh.
Yeah.
You missed it though. Like the girls think 6 bodies is way too low, so they said, "Oh,
Yeah.
you know," because like I'm sure all the girls on the panel got more bodies.
How many bodies do you have?
Yeah, Chris.
Than they do.
What's your body count,
I'm
Chris?
not on the panel.
No, it's just
You talking like you
Chris is a man of God.
I
Thank
know.
you.
Yeah, come on.
He's a man of God.
No, but I think for his age, that's pretty good though. And he's got a girlfriend too, so that works.
Yeah.
Good shit, bro.
Yeah.
What else you, Thor? I know who you are, but
Thor Torrens.
how old are you?
40.
What do you do for work?
I'm
God damn.
I'm a advisor, consultant, investor, and I have a health community called One of Ones.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Parents together or no?
My parents got divorced when I was 6 years old.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
That's funny.
Okay, and then what's your background?
My background from New York, Irish, Italian, few other European things, but mostly
Forget about it.
Welcome, bro.
Thank you for having me.
Last but not least.
I'm Zeke Hemela.
How
I'm
old are you?
19. Or, sorry, just turned 20, like 5 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
You guys are partners?
Yeah, business partners, yeah.
How'd you guys meet?
Met in Greece, actually.
Yeah, crazy
Greece?
story.
Yeah.
Like randomly on
Yeah.
a whim, I went to the same villa he went to, just meeting up with some other guys in the space, and we just met each other, and we were just like, yo, let's just partner up. It's fucking easier to work in a group rather than just solo, especially like in the online space. So we're
Yeah.
just like, why not?
Smarter.
Yeah.
All right. Dating status?
Take him.
Yeah.
Are your girls like
Stop
friends?
the
or-
cap. Yeah, they are, yeah. Yeah.
Damn, taking at 20 years old, that's kind of tough and good at the same time, I guess. And then, what's your background?
Yeah, I just graduated high school, that's it. And then, yeah, I do consulting and then marketing agency too. So
Ethnic background? Ethnic?
Finnish, German, and other, I guess, Norwegian, I don't know, white things. I don't know. Yeah.
All right, so we did the intros real quick, and I want to talk about this because it's a summary of what's going to happen today. So I think nowadays dating is kind of cooked. Relationships are kind of hard to come by. If you do find somebody, it's either short period of time or things don't last that long. Now, mind you, back in the day, it was longer commitment. It was actually like a duty to be with your husband and wife and stay along for marriage. Nowadays, it's kind of like, what are you doing for me? If you're not doing it, I'm out right away. So the question is, what's your purpose, from your opinion, of relationship? And are you in one now? If not, why? If not, yes. We'll start here.
So I am in a relationship, and the purpose, like
Yeah.
what I want.
Yeah, out of it.
I actually want like stability and just like like marriage. You know, like a family, like building our family, kind of. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
So just family.
Like marriage, family, fun. Because I don't want it to be like a strict.
What does he do for
Yeah.
you that makes you like him a lot? Like one thing he does for you that stands out.
I get treated very good, like a queen, basically, like very, very, you know. And he's a great dad, so like I love that.
To your kids or to
Our kids, yeah.
who do you have?
Who we have?
How many do you have?
We have. We have 3. Well, we have one together, and then he has 2 stepkids, and I have 2 stepkids. Like damn.
Okay, awesome. If he stopped doing what he's doing now, treating like a queen, would you leave?
No.
You stay?
Yeah, everyone has their. I guess like completely stop.
Yeah. Keep it real.
Possibly, yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, why am I single?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out like what I want to do in my life right now. I'm living in London.
I mean, you're 26. You don't know yet?
I'm not 26. I'm 24 years old. Thank you very much. I'm
It's the
still
same
a
thing.
very young adult.
It's the same
18
thing.
to 24 is a young adult.
Oh, you got one more year.
Yeah. So, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, if I want to live in America, if I want to stay in London, and yeah, I don't think right now is the right time to be in a relationship, because if I'm with someone in England and I want to move here, then the long distance
What's the point?
thing is long. Yeah.
So I guess the question is, let's say you do find somebody. What's the
Mhm.
purpose of you getting in a relationship?
Well, the purpose would be, for me, the purpose of a relationship would be, my next relationship would be marriage. Like, I don't want to just have like a
fling.
pointless relationship. Yeah, I've gone to university and stuff and had relationships, high school and stuff. So I'm like, my next relationship will be an adult relationship, and yeah, I can't settle down if I don't know where I want to live.
Understandable. Real quick, special announcement. Someone wants to send you a message real quick. His name is Diglets. He says, show tits. Obviously not on YouTube, but maybe on Castle Club. I'm just kidding. We can't either on that one too. So maybe not. All right.
I was just pouring out my heart, and you're just sending me to show my
Come on,
tits.
man. Show titties, man.
Oh my God.
Please don't.
Okay, please don't. What about you?
What the purpose of me being in a relationship or not?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we would have to add to each other in some way if that's what we're doing. But right now, I'm kind of like working out the kinks of, life, career stuff, and all of that.
What is your occupation?
I do music.
So it has to be mutual, right, between you and him, for it to make sense.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I think in a relationship, that both parties should be supporting each other, you know, in different ways and like totally just click together or what? Okay. Yeah, I think, you know, if you're both benefiting to each other's life in positive ways, then, you know, relationship can work.
Why do you think you're single right now?
I'm single because I choose to be. I'm a flight attendant and I travel often. And I
Oh
don't
gosh,
really have...
bro, you belong
What?
to you belong to the airlines, bro.
I belong to the streets.
Bro, you flying out everywhere, man, and then
That's
all over the
amazing.
place. No, but flight attendants be getting freak-ons, man, and nurses too. like top 3 occupational freaks.
Wait, Chris, you said
What,
flight attendant?
stereotype? What are you talking about?
Chris,
Stereotypes? Even them.
Chris, did you say freak offs?
Freak-offs, man. I mean,
She's a very good girl. I wouldn't judge her.
hey, listen, I'm judging occupation, not her in general.
A good girl.
But is he lying though? About that?
Why doesn't he fuck around and find out with someone? I don't know.
Okay.
Is
that a challenge? Is that a challenge right now?
She said, "Are you part of the
Not
Mile
for
High
me.
Club?" She just asked you if you're part of the Mile High Club.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Nigga, I live in Miami. I don't fly out like that, man.
Hey,
Oh, well.
He said that was home.
he was in Chinatown.
Miami.
Hey, yo, Chris, thanks again for letting me borrow the Lambo the other day, man.
There you go.
No problem, man.
Good shit, Chris. What about you?
The one that
Stunna?
I'm dating, like, I guess trying to date, but not really, like, focused. I don't know what's going on, honestly.
She fucking around. That's all
Yeah,
right,
no.
man.
But
What's
the purpose, basically, for you?
No,
then?
you know why? Because I think that like in a relationship, if you're gonna be with somebody, like you have to both like contribute to each other in ways that is valuable for each other. And like I really want someone that's gonna make me better than like what I am, but I be feeling like I be doing most of the work.
So what does he do for you like right now?
Who?
The guy you're talking about.
Nobody. I said I'm just like trying to date, like dating, like, you know, like just, you know, experiencing people and seeing what like I like,
Okay.
but it's not anything committed. Like I'm dating, you know, like I'm interested, but like not too like locked down or anything.
Let's say there's an imaginary guy that
Mhm.
you're talking to. What should he do for you to make you want to stay with him?
I like how high value men that like help me be better. Like they can teach me something I don't know. And
So a mentor.
no, I wouldn't say a mentor. You get a mentor if you want a mentor, but a partner that's going to make me better than what I am. Like I don't want to be with someone and then like
Better
you're
in,
not
in what
lifting.
way?
And every way, and better personality, better, you know, business, better in every way. Like the whole goal of life is to be better than you were, right?
So money.
Everything. Yeah. Why would I want to have less money if I'm dating somebody?
Okay. Understandable. What about you?
I would say compatibility and longevity. Are we going the same place? Because we can be compatible now, but what do we want for our life? I think that's why it's so important to start with honesty and everything. Who you are. Do you even want to be who I am, like with who I am, or would you want to change me the whole relationship?
Mhm.
So I think finding those partners who are like, I like you who you are, and I would be okay being you or being compared to you. So my equal, who has their own strengths and weaknesses that we can kind of balance out. But growth, I think, is very important.
Do you think with your current profession it's harder to find a guy long term?
Oh, absolutely. I think there's a lot of taboo around what I do. But that's not the only way that I know how to make money. Right now, it makes sense for both schooling and I'm not in a partnership. And I also would respect someone who is like, I don't want to be with that. And I'd be like, I hope you find what you want to be with. But I also wouldn't want to be with someone who's like, I don't respect you because of what you've done, you know?
Okay. So you want respect still, just
I don't need it, but then you wouldn't be my partner. But I do require respect in my partnerships, yes.
so let's see if on this guy that's
Mhm.
gonna make that not so much of importance. I guess would you stop if you wanted you to stop?
Absolutely. My long-term goal is not dancing. This is a way to get the capital to invest into
Stepping stone.
myself. Absolutely. I don't see it. I hope to God by 25, I should be out of the game, retired from that. And so hopefully my partner can understand that I utilize the system against me to make money. And if they see it as, oh, you're a 3 of whatever they feel, then we're not compatible because I am making my way out of here in any way I know how.
Got it. What is a 3 or 4?
That would be like a prostitute, I guess, like a trick. A lot of people have
Interesting.
connotations around all sex work is equal. Stripper is considered a sex worker.
What's the worst one you think? OnlyFans, stripper, prostitute?
I wouldn't
escort?
say worse. I would never look at a woman and say that she is less
Well,
respectable.
let's
than me.
say like the most, I guess, frowned upon.
Crack whore.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, the most frowned upon would be like in Denver, like the Colfax woman. It's $40. Do your thing.
Shit.
And that's like the most frowned against. But I would never judge a woman. You're in your life doing what you know how to do or what
That's
you've
a Columbia
been
price. $40. Okay. That's crazy, bro. $40.
They on the way.
Holy shit, dude. That's crazy. All right. What about you?
Well, I date to marry. I'm very picky. I know what I want, and I'm single by choice. I'm not in a rush, and may the best man win.
May the best man win.
Okay.
So right now, in your current paradigm, how many guys are fighting for your attention? Do you know? Like, let's say texts, calls.
I don't want to count.
Let's say there was a number. What would it be? 5, 10, 12, 2?
That I'm talking to, or just people who are trying to communicate with me?
Talking to.
I'm not really talking to anyone consistently because I'm focused on myself right now. So that's why I'm just taking my time.
So that means those guys that talk to you, you don't like them like that then? Yep. Because if you're talking about choice, right? If the right guy came up to you, the perfect guy, you would drop what you're doing to get to know him, to get to marry him, right?
Yep. That takes time.
So that means you're not thinking about choice because the guy has to be on one knee to get to marry you. You can't force a guy to marry you.
It takes time to get to know someone, and of course someone can come up to you and capture your eye, but you don't truly know who they are inside. So for me, I'm not gonna just I don't judge people, but I also have my boundaries, and I go off energy and values. So
really, nigga,
and I have to you have to get to know someone over calls.
You seem kind of animated though. You ever heard that before? You seem kind of like
People call me a dream, but this is just my principles. This is what I believed in. I wanted to be very a certain way in life, and that's why I'm the way I am. People call me a dream.
Okay, so you're a dream. Got it. What about you, bro?
I'm in a relationship to get married and have kids.
Okay.
That's basically it. I'm in.
Just offspring.
I just wanted to always have like a kid,
offspring.
like a son to take care of. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like a real wife that actually takes care of me and doesn't like, you know,
Shots
think
fired.
that being a hoe is cool.
Wait, how old are you?
He's a baby.
You're only 20.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. It's just have that
he
as
has
a
to
goal.
catch up.
Hold on,
yeah.
but let's be fair here. At 20, he has what he wants. Isn't that good?
No, it's just that he hasn't like his.
bad serious.
At 20, my
like-
girlfriend doesn't work and I live in a penthouse.
Wait.
Oh,
fresh.
Like,
Period.
I got my shit
Period.
set up.
We're
I got
not
my
saying
shit
that.
set up.
Oh,
I wasn't even making. We all like
I know
that.
that's right.
One more announcement from the chat. He's spoken. Diglets has spoken. He says,
"Show Dick."
So the lady over here.
No.
he says-
To the guy.
No, I think he meant.
Oh.
No, he meant her. He wants you to
fuck it, right?
show your dick.
How does he
I'm
know
all
that it's
natural.
Oh.
I've never had work done yet. Like no surgery. Like this is how I was born. I'm sorry.
Lips
If you're
too?
not used to that.
So she's saying that. Well, she's saying
My,
that.
my top lip
natural.
is I have filler, but I'm talking like boobs or anything. I don't have that stuff done.
Nothing at all.
They're really nice.
They're nice.
They're nice.
Those are big boobies.
Those are right.
Well, I heard Big Mo wants confirmation about behind the scenes. Wait, what? Never mind. All right, cool. So at 20, you found a girlfriend that you want to marry, have kids with.
Yeah.
I think that's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But question for you, just because I know people may be asking this question, why never like go out, have fun, be that guy? You know, you got a nice penthouse, just like sling your thing around.
Yeah.
Why never?
I was
Never the
like,
urge?
I went crazy when I was like younger. Like I was
Oh,
like
no.
so
Younger than
fucking,
what?
I'm no stupid. Like when I
How
was like
old was you?
16,
Six?
Hold on.
when I was like 16, I had like basically no parents, no home, nothing. I was just fucking around. Like I would literally just drive the car around all day, smoke weed in my house, fucking have like the worst women over at my house, hang out with the worst fucking people. And then like this past like 2 years, I've just been wanting to actually fucking figure my shit out and find a girl that isn't, you know, a fucking whore. And doesn't
Good
think
damn.
that she, you
Hard
know, that being a
W.
hoe is
We
cool.
love that.
Like,
Yeah.
I think
We
that
love
like
that
most
for
of
you.
people, especially you guys, think that being promiscuous is like a cool thing.
Why mostly us?
Wait, don't say us. You don't even know. Why be a girl at this table people said
Is it because we're bratty? Is it because we're bratty as fuck?
I just wanted to say,
Hold on. Okay,
I just
you
wanted
go,
to
go.
say, like, not one lady, with exception for her, and she even has respect for herself at this table, has said anything about being promiscuous. All of us said that we value men and we all want to be in
That was a
relationships
young-ass
and
comment.
everything. So that comment is why we're saying that, because none of us are in that position. And
Acting like
as far
having
as
a
us,
high
we're all
body count is
we probably
promiscuous.
will.
Wait, who
Honestly,
said
I'm
that?
not proud of it. I'm
Sorry.
an honest woman, and I think that's what respectable is.
Yeah, having a high body count is
One person
promiscuous.
said that their body count
Hold on,
is
hold on.
over 30. Only one person said that their body count was over 30. So,
So you're coming for a whole table over me. So if you want to address it, you can address it.
she's the
Over
only
30.
person that said. Everyone else has said that their body count
less
is
than eight.
way under
Yeah.
20.
Do you think over 30 is like slightly higher than
I think
average?
you're saying
Are
we're
you-
promiscuous based on the way
So-
we're
So
dressed.
hold on. Let's do one at a time. 'Cause you're attacking them all at once.
Yeah.
So who wants to talk to them first?
I
You?
was talking.
Go on.
Thank you. You said that everyone here thinks that sleeping around is good. Not only one person has said that they have a high body count. Everyone else said their body count is under 10. So what are you talking about?
Everybody else
Yours
said
is under 10 too. It's like the same numbers. And
Yeah.
You said yours is
so like,
six.
how are
Everyone
you
else's
not?
body count is around the same.
Bystander.
So what are you talking about?
It's just that if you weren't in a relationship and you continue to sleep
would've been
with
hella
people,
high.
by the time you get to any of our age, you will have the same
Double.
body
You're
count.
not
And
even
it would be
21. You can't even go to
I really
nightclubs,
don't
so you
think
don't
so.
even know what life is about
I
yet.
really don't think so because this is my wife.
Yeah, but
She's
we're
not your
saying,
wife.
we're
You're
saying
not your wife.
hypothetically, if she
Okay.
wasn't there by the time you get to our age, with the 6 women that you've been with, you would
At
be at
20?
about 20 in
12
like
maybe.
7-8
Hold
years
on.
if you were
Hold
single.
on.
So how?
Just to add to what you're saying here.
You can't even drink
His brain
alcohol
is
yet.
not
You don't
comprehending
even
'cause
know
he's
what
too
you're
young.
talking about.
At his age, if he's with his
He's
girlfriend
glitching.
the entire time, it actually wouldn't rack up to what you're
No,
saying.
I said
She said if
hypothetically,
they
honey.
weren't
I said
together.
hypothetically because we're not in that situation. So
Hypothetically.
he's
He has a
coming
low
at
body
us
point.
because he's in a relationship. We're,
He's
that's
not
our
even a proper
situation.
adult. He's 20 years old. You're obviously your body count is not going to be high. You're 20. You can't drink. You can't go
It's
to
still
nightclubs.
low for a
so you're
guy
not even
at
going to be
20.
going out to meet girls.
I would actually let you know that, especially in America, having 20 years old, you have many bodies by then.
Yeah, way
so
more.
That's, so that's not really an argument because I know girls that are 19 years old but 40 bodies. We had him on the show. So him at 26 is not even that bad.
He's not 20.
He's 20.
20.
With
20.
6.
No, 20 with 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I think, but the ego that comes with it is what's the problem, and not your body count. I would
Maybe
say
nobody
because you're
wants
not
to
coming
fuck
here to
'em.
understand. You're coming here to come with like
And to
presumptions.
judge,
And
yeah.
we're gonna
Nobody wants to
conversate.
fuck
It's a
you.
Well, obviously,
conversation.
seems like he
Who are we?
objectifies
Why are we
women.
here?
It's
Same way
not,
we're
yeah.
living. Why you're here?
We're
We
not
wanna
here
get
to
know
like
you.
get you, and you're not here to be with us. We respect your girls, so
We
like you don't have
respect
to be
you.
firing shots. We're all open-minded,
I'm just
you
saying
know.
honestly what I'm thinking. Like
it's
most
called
women
class.
nowadays
You don't
think
have
that
that.
being a whore is cool, and I don't.
Being
And
a
my-
whore is cool, you said?
Okay, but
Most
No, it
women-
was cool that you said that, but you just said it about
You
this
said it about the whole
table.
table.
And
You said
that's
mostly
where
you
women,
guys.
like,
Mostly you guys.
Majority of women.
So I think he means in general, but
Yeah.
at the same
He did.
time, let's be honest here. You didn't say your body count. You didn't say your body count. I mean, you kind of said a body count, but I don't know.
Yeah, I
So-
said 4.
So in reality speaking,
But you're
we
lying,
can only
though.
assume,
Yeah.
right?
Sorry, who said that?
He's assuming based off the way we are dressed.
dressed,
then.
yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
is that
The way
promiscuous?
And that's
The way
crazy.
that
But
you're
hold on.
acting.
The way that we're
let's say we
acting
go in
is what?
public and someone says to me, "You got a high body count, or you think she's in the streets? Look how you're dressed." I might be like, maybe.
I
don't
want
know.
a nice long dress. I want a full
I'm gonna
dress.
say- I'm gonna say-
Literally. I'm like,
The hell?
Doesn't mean
I want a
What the
full
hell?
dress.
I dress with expression, so like if I,
The
you
whores
know,
are the
it's-
coolest.
that- yeah,
Guys,
that's-
by the way,
that's why guys are out of the loop.
if we hit
they're
6,500 subs, Myron will come on and after the fire. It's gonna be fucking amazing. Okay, what about you, Thor? So relationship, what's your purpose? Why you're not in one, or if you're in one, why you're in one?
I'm married, and the purpose of a relationship is to complement each other, to lift each other up, to add value to each other's lives, to experience joy together, and to increase the birth rate.
Good shit, Thor. How long have you been married?
I've been married 15 years.
Wow.
Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ladies on the panel.
Yeah.
Can you tell them real quick why it's important to get married at a young age?
I mean, biologically speaking, it's important. Here's the real reason to get married early and have kids early. The wisdom of a grandparent in the child's life. The later women are giving birth to children, the more likely those children are not growing up with grandparents, and generations are losing a wisdom gap.
We also lost community though. That's one of the
rule
biggest
number
reasons.
Rule number 1. Rule number 2, the older a woman, the older a man gets, the more toxic their liver gets, and the more likely they will give birth to a toxic child.
Damn.
Right? And that's why you see a lot of these super athletes, a lot of these healthy, strong kids, they were born to 16-year-old moms, 17-year-old moms. I'm not condoning that. I'm just saying balance in all things. It's somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
What is a good age for you, do you think, for a woman to have a children? You said 16 feels too young, so what would feel right?
I think 18 to 25.
Okay, is that those primal years?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if she's not going to and she's going to wait, she should optimize her liver health. Right?
So not drinking, so eating.
Not even drugs and alcohol, but there's other things. you
Yeah.
know? Like-
Okay, fasting.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That the best genetics are like when you're younger, so typically that's how you have kids. But the other side of that, especially like because we're black, like in the black community, like the broken family rate is insane too. So to even to have a young child and then risk your home being broken up and stuff, it's a little bit different. So I would just say like for me, like I made a choice to not like settle down with the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, I like just like him, I have a lot of things. I got 15 acres of land. I got mad shit going on for me, you know? So I don't want to have any guy who's not even as high value or can't offer, can't build on my land to come around and be around me, you know? So I feel like the same as you're like have babies at young is like, and get married, it's like, yeah, but make sure you find your right partner before you marry anybody because
Yeah.
you're going to marry and then the divorce rate is already high.
It's not easy. It's
Well,
not
I
easy.
mean,
That's why
How
we're
would you?
in
What
the,
would you?
That's why we're in the predicament we're in.
Right.
I like how you mention it as a predicament rather than blame on one or the other.
So you
rather
mentioned,
a-
you
a
mentioned
false-
divorce, right? Which gender divorces the majority of the time? Like 80%. Men or women?
I don't know.
Women.
Women.
Yeah, women.
So you mentioned divorce, but I'm probably guessing you divorce him over him divorcing you.
Yeah, but you know, I do know that divorce is like a lot of it is over like money and infidelity. So like those are the two highest things that divorce have. So that's just has to do with like marrying the wrong partner. And sometimes I know in this new age, like a lot of women are breadwinners. You know what I'm saying? Like kudos to you, gentlemen who have your women at home. But in today's day outside, a lot of women are breadwinners. You know, she's probably the breadwinner. She might be dancing for it, but out of a lot of guys in her life, I'm pretty sure she's the breadwinner. She's paying for her own college. She's paying for her own
Right.
stuff. She's not expecting for a man to come and do that for her. You know what I'm saying?
Does she have to strip?
No, she doesn't have to, but she said that that's her choice for fast
She being
money
honest.
and easy income
I
without
do have
having. And she's
other
in
incomes.
college, so she can take that. I have a friend that just opened. She's a dancer. She just opened up 4 companies within like 2 weeks. She opened up recording studio, mat stuff. So these women are getting smarter, and it's important. I feel like to just not judge based off of the looks.
So,
and
so,
stuff.
selling your body is smarter to be, you know, a future wife and have kids.
It's not smarter, but it's a way there and one that we should have a conversation about. How are we getting there? Why is this happening?
Yeah, I mean, you can do other things than sell your body.
Oh, absolutely, and I do.
So it's not smarter to sell your body because if you
Well,
want
you're-
a
people
husband
sell
and
their
wife,
body to go $19 an hour to take out trash. So, I mean, am I not doing the same
but
thing?
that's men. Men take out trash, so you know, doing that much money.
okay, so-
As a female, I would focus on being the best wife you can possible, or you know, have kids and stuff like that. But most girls, they want to be out in clubs, they want to be out, you know, on yachts, busting pussy, drinking and like crazy, and then
This
they
is
say,
Miami.
"Hey, I'm."
They keep inviting us to these damn yachts. What do you want us to do? We can't say no. We can't say no.
But then, ladies, you know, then before you know you're 30 years old and you're all right, you know what? Now I want a husband. And before you know it, that your future husband is look at you and say, "Bitch, you've been a hoe for 10 years."
He would never.
He would never say
He
bitch.
would
In
never.
his head, he's thinking that, all right? He's thinking, "Oh yeah, this bitch wants to be my wife. You know, I'm gonna fuck her for a few
There's
months."
always a
But you
man
know
for a
what it
woman,
is?
though.
Exactly.
There's always a
And
woman
just
for a
because
man.
you outside don't mean you're
pause.
sleeping
There's
with
always
people.
a man for a
one at
woman.
time. No, the men that you don't want. Like,
No.
girls settle. Trust
No,
me.
I'm saying like, well, yeah, some just like men, you settle. You know,
We don't settle.
No, you guys settle.
No, if we see a girl, you know what? She's hot. What's up? What's up, baby girl?
That's settling.
Settling
Just
every
like
day.
going through their- yeah.
How are we selling?
Their looks?
This is our first choice.
Christopher Columbus.
Did your man settle for you?
No,
You were his
I'm the
first choice?
prize.
First choice?
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't, man.
Always.
He had kids, bro. Like, he had no choice, man. He's
So-
like,
and
you know
so do
what?
I.
You
I
got
was gonna say,
kids,
he had two
I have
kids before
kids.
you, nigga.
Let's
So
merge.
do I.
Okay. Fucking fusion dance.
Wait, you have 2 kids too?
Yeah.
Fucking Brady bunch in this
So you have 4
bitch.
kids in one house?
No, we have 3 in one house.
So you had 2 and you had 1.
Yeah, we have one together.
Got it. Okay. And then for you, bro.
Yeah.
Purpose of relationship?
Dating to marry, have kids, have a joyful and peaceful life, and yeah, that's basically it.
I'm just curious, like, what made you not want to, like, have fun in Miami, get lit, like, just, like, ball out?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was kind of me like a year ago, and like now I've devoted myself to Christ, so
Okay.
yeah, I'm a man of God.
Hold on. What's about your body count again?
4.
Okay. Aww.
That's actually really good. At 20 years old, that's really good, bro. Honestly.
We're not saying all again, so we can get cut.
Yeah?
No more all.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a video I want you guys to watch, right? We saw it like 2 days ago. And this couple is talking about their current situation in their relationship. Now, when you tell me, honest opinion, why you think this is happening, how they can fix it. Let's play the video. There we go.
27.
26. How long have you been together?
We've been together for 2.5 years, but I just recently proposed.
What's one unspoken issue that keeps coming up between you two?
Mine is money. For me, it's just like I want stability in my life. We talk about kids, and in order for me to give children to the future father of my children, I need stability.
You don't feel like you have that stability with your fiance right now in this current moment, or?
No, and he can agree. Yeah, so, anybody who's in the construction industry understands that, even if you're in the union, you go from job to job, things of that nature. And, with the economy and, the way that things are going, not everybody is, ready to start putting up skyscrapers. So all you iron workers out there, you understand that, it's a hard time.
Where do you want your man to be financially before, you let him shoot the club up for real?
I mean, I'm a nurse in New York, and I would have to at least be somewhat proportional to mine, but not really. It could be lower. I don't know.
So you're currently the breadwinner.
He's on and off, but I mean, I have the stability. Some weeks he can make more than me, but it's just like his is just sporadic and mine is stable.
But if you have the stability as a woman, why not just use that to have the child? I mean, you are going to marry him.
Because I will be the one that's pregnant. When I'm the one pregnant for 9 months and then have to get paid time off from work, I'm not going to be making the same money as I am if he would be going to work. I would still need to feel like I'm supported.
As a man, do you want to be in a better position before you bring a kid in too? Or are you just like, you know what, honey, we could do this shit right now for all I care?
Yeah, so I definitely want to do that shit for all I care, Yeah, I want to have a kid. I definitely believe in figuring things out, which I have, since I've been with this beautiful woman. Every single time that I needed to have money, stability or not, I always came up with it, and that's just the way I would do it with a child too if it came down to it.
You trust that you would be able to provide for your family no matter what?
No matter what, as a man, that's your duty to provide, no matter what.
How old are you?
Man, cheating on that.
So
nigga, man.
whoever that guy is,
Yeah.
leave her right now.
So we'll start here, and then one girl, one guy. So what's your opinion on this video? Should he leave? Should he stay? Is she correct?
I mean, I feel like it's about their love for one, but like, cause you can make more money at different times. Like he was saying right there, he was broke when he first met his shorty. Now she's in a penthouse, so
But her stance, remember?
No, because she's like, because money is important and she wants to have a family. So I feel like if she's like either winning the money and y'all can't figure out how to put an investment together with both of y'all money that y'all have right now to create some other funding, then just go to find a smarter man. But because nobody wants to be like pregnant and struggling.
So do you think she's gonna stay or leave this guy?
She can eventually leave as soon as the next bag comes.
Okay.
She saw those Ferraris and Lamborghinis in South Beach, and she said, I mean, first of all, she's in public just shitting on her man in front of everybody.
Yeah, and that Brooklyn, yeah.
Her body language is horrible. She's playing her man in front of the world. So if you have a problem with your man and he's making money, you could speak in private, you could motivate him. Does he want to make more money? Maybe he likes being an iron worker, and maybe he needs to find a woman who's okay with that. If he wants to make more money, then yeah, he's got to start hustling and grinding. Not every woman is a gold digger, but they are attracted to success.
Yeah.
They're attracted to high value men, who are motivated and getting things done. So, you can't blame her, but it was tacky the way she handled it in front of everyone.
Good point.
I just wanted to raise a point. Say think about this hypothetically. He doesn't have a stable job. He could retrain into something else. But say, for example, they have a child, she dies, that income goes, and he's only working on and off. Yeah. How's that child going to survive? How's he going to sustain the child, pay rent, put the child through school, pay for school dinners, put clothes on the child's back if he can't even work a stable job? So really, in my head, I'm thinking, I come from a 2-parent household, and my parents are always 50-50. So it's like my mum is my mum, my dad is my dad. I have a very equal relationship with both of them. If my mum was to die, I'd have my dad and everything would be sustained, vice versa. If you're going to bring children into the world, you both need, in my opinion, you both need to be able to maintain that child independently if one of you were to die. So it's not acceptable for a man or a woman to be having a child in this day and age and neither of you are working a stable job or have a stable income. That doesn't make sense.
Understandable. You want to respond to that?
No,
Anybody here?
It was her body language and the way she was just playing him.
Yeah, she shouldn't have said it in public. But
Yeah,
if we're
anyone
talking
in
about
person.
this as a social issue
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
general,
yeah.
I agree. You shouldn't bring that up in public. But as a social issue, you should have a stable job, man and woman, if you're going to be raising a child. Because as I said, if someone dies or someone gets sick, how is that child going to live and be sustained?
Life insurance.
Yeah, well,
No,
come
no.
on now. Come on, let's be for real.
That is a pressing issue because she's going to worry about security, and that's going to be on her mind constantly. So I get that part. My issue, like you said before, is how she handled it, how she said it. Now, granted, though, that is a valid reason because she doesn't know what's going to happen tomorrow or the following month or the following
She could
year.
die during childbirth, and then the child is fucked.
Yeah. So I understand her plight. Here's the issue, though. That's her man.
That shouldn't have been said in
That's
public.
her man. So, regardless of the facts, how you feel, saying on camera is wild.
She could have said it differently.
So
She doesn't respect him.
So that,
She could have said it
that means there's no respect there.
She don't respect him
Yeah.
because he's not like bringing in the bacon consistently. So that means that she's probably like caring, and she's a pretty girl. So it's like as a woman, when you're like financially taking care of yourself and you're doing everything, and then you do love a guy and you're telling him like at home, yo, I need you to help out a little bit, and he doesn't like raise the vibration to match it, you're gonna lose a little bit of respect for your woman because she's asking you. She probably had that conversation before that. So,
So I would
that that conversation was probably just a little validation. Like, I'm glad this man asked me this outside.
Anyone else want to chime in?
Well, I would just say that it comes back to compatibility. Like you should have had this conversation a long time ago. Why is this your partner? You guys have made it official and public, and you haven't been happy. So I think there should have been a lot of there was a lot of exit ramps. What is he showing? Is he ambitious? Can he show up? I'm getting to know you, and he's getting to know her. There should have been a lot of times she disrespected him before. You know what I'm saying? So they both had exit ramps. We're not compatible. If I want to be an iron worker, I'm gonna find someone who wants to be the iron worker. And if she wants money, be honest. I want money, man. Bring me money.
I feel like it shouldn't have been said in public, no matter how you feel about it. You know, obviously she's with him for another reason, you know. And honestly, I feel like there are some men and women that take care of their partner and the respect level goes down. So they kind of look down on their partner because they're the breadwinners. Do you know what do you understand?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So I'll make a statement. You guys respond to it how you want to respond to it. So for a woman, I would say for a man, from a woman's point of view, a man's only as good as what she wants. So let me explain. If a woman wants security and provision, if he can't do that, she's going to leave. If she wants emotional support, he can't do that, she's going to leave. So my stance is a man's only as good as what she wants from a guy if he can actually do it. What do you say to that? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So
I agree to disagree.
So that means if a man's giving you something right now and he stops at any point in time, you're going to leave.
Not immediately, but yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay, but you're gonna leave at some point,
yeah,
right?
for sure. I'm not gonna lie.
because he's not fulfilling the
But is that
standard
not the
that you
same?
got with him on. So now
Yeah.
you're lacking in something. So
If
it's
you-
like
if
that
you-
wasn't
yes,
what
as
I
you
agreed
said,
to.
Sorry, if you, as you said, emotionally, yeah. If you started off being that really kind and lovey-dovey and stuff, and then you started whooping my ass, and you started whooping my ass every Tuesday, yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Something's changed. Expectations have changed.
But let's hold on. Let's put it in reverse from a man's point of view now. If you change, he won't leave.
Oh yes, he would.
Yes, he would. He be cheating.
Yes, he would leave. He would
I feel like if you're with someone,
time like this.
if you're with someone that you're actually serious with, you would actually try to see it through in a way. Why they changed, why they act in that way, what's causing. You know, a lot of people go through things mentally that they probably don't tell their partner. So
That's true.
Okay,
a lot of things change.
There's a reason.
There's
that-
always a reason why.
There's a reason women get over men faster than men get over women.
Do you think so? For
And
real?
I'll tell you why. Because for hundred thousands of years,
Tribal.
men protected and provided for women.
Yeah.
And what would happen? Men would leave, go hunt, go war. They would die. immediately a woman needed a new protector and provider.
Mm.
Right? So you can't change thousands of
biology.
years of wiring in 100 years.
Mhm.
So women are still craving protection and providing, and with modern day society, it's not easy.
What do you think men crave from women? So what are we offering in return? Why are they pursuing
So
women
actually-
and not other
right,
men?
actually,
Fresh can answer that.
I'm gonna get you with that, but real quick. So let's play a game real quick, right? So let's say I want you to tell me a situation where a man will leave a woman, for example, doing what she doesn't like. So sorry, what he doesn't
What
like.
he doesn't like.
What he doesn't
Yeah.
like. I feel like
Merch.
lack of lack of sex, lack of pleasure. A lot of men do go seek somewhere else to go get what they want.
So
You
you're
know what I'm
saying
saying?
if
Like,
he gets no sex, he'll leave.
yeah. If he doesn't get what he wants, he's going to leave. He's gonna go find it somewhere else.
Yes, like
Hold on, no, I said but leave the relationship completely.
Yeah, like he'll leave. Yeah.
No, he might cheat
He might
instead.
He might cheat
Yeah.
instead.
Yeah.
They like
You said no, that was your answer. Because I want to
He
see
will
what
string you
percentage of men
along.
leave. Because I know plenty of guys out there that are with a woman right now that gets no sex but still married to her and
But
still
there's
there.
a
Not
lot.
leaving
Yeah.
doesn't mean
Hold on,
respecting
He's still
them.
married, but he's gonna cheat on you.
But hold
Literally
on, but
choosing
hold
to
on.
stay
My
isn't a
point is,
flex.
he didn't leave.
Yeah.
That's my point. So
But women
should've.
leave and don't
Yeah.
hurt the
Hold on.
men.
what's another one? Another one. I'm waiting. I got all time today.
It's one of those questions that's kind of hard because you guys
Okay.
don't leave,
Okay,
but
hold
you
on,
guys
hold on,
step
hold on.
out.
We'll move forward. What about you? Give me one example where a guy will leave.
And you know what? I'm not even gonna lie to you, Fresh. I actually agree, but it's like,
Bollocks.
no, I'm not saying what you said is bollocks. No, I agree with you because they're not gonna like just get up and be like, okay,
Yeah.
fuck you, I'm out of there. But they're gonna cheat on you, and they're basically gonna like breadcrumb you out until you decide to
leave.
Yeah.
Guys do start leaving though over jealousy. Like that's when they leave. Like they start
No, they
getting
start
jealous
beating
about
you before
another
they start,
man
yeah.
around. Like you don't even have to do something with another man. When a guy get jealous, that's when they decide to leave. I realize.
Okay,
that.
so we got the stats here, right?
It's ego.
So from a sexless marriage, 80% of men do not leave.
Yeah, 'cause
Leaving
they're fucking,
alone
they're fucking
is
someone
the
else.
same
anyway.
as-
Did
So hold
ChatGPT
on.
tell you that?
100%. It's on point. So my question to you is, right? If it was flipped on the other side, and let's say, not really like sex, let's say paying the bills, you're gonna leave at some point, either
I
that
would
week
leave.
or that month or the following days. For a guy, he'll stay, figure out, you know what, this is my girl, I won't leave her, I'll just get what I need on the side and come back.
Yeah, that's what they
So
do.
isn't that honorable? Compared to just leaving leaving right away versus me, you know what, this is
Okay.
my girl, I'm gonna stay.
Can females do the same?
I'm gonna look at it from
You
your
don't want to do the same.
I'm gonna look at it from your
Exactly.
perspective because both ways can be both ways can be shitty.
Yeah.
For me, I'm not gonna like when I don't like something, like I just pack my shit up and I go. I don't even tell them that I'm going. It's just like you'll come back and then all my stuff is gone and like a duppy. I'm
Like a duppy.
A duppy.
Bomber clock.
Like you're like, oh my gosh, did this girl get kidnapped or what? Like she just disappeared off the face of the earth. That's my thing. It's not very good. But cheating on someone and like having a double life is also not good.
Thank
They're
you.
both not good.
Hold that thought real quick. Diglets! Shout out to you, brother. Again, he donated 50 subs. Shout out to you, Diglets. We are 450 away from bringing Myron on the show. Okay, so I get what you're saying, and that's your way of getting out the scenario scot-free. Understandable. What about you? So the question is basically, one thing a man will leave a woman for in a relationship. Like walk away completely.
Laziness. And she's just a distraction and not motivation to him anymore. That's like a holdback. You should definitely leave somebody for that.
I would argue that they should, but they don't still. It's harder to leave.
Men are dumb. Why would you be wasting your time with somebody that's a
it's
holdback?
250 by the way.
What?
250
Oh my
subs. No, but it's like 6250 right now.
You what? Okay, so we're halfway there.
Yeah.
Diglets, I love you, brother. Appreciate you, man. So you're saying if the woman's lazy, he'll probably leave at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I'd argue maybe not that much, but okay.
Unless he's lazy too, because a motivated man doesn't want to be with a lazy woman.
That's valid. No. What about you?
Disrespect or abuse, I think.
That's when they stay
So if the woman's hitting him,
Yeah.
Let's go make him stay.
He not gonna leave.
Toxic, man. You're toxic as hell.
I'm not about that toxic energy, but I think that if a woman is disrespecting or abusing a man, number one, he's gonna not feel masculine, and he won't feel masculine, and it's gonna totally put him down. I mean, who wouldn't want to walk away?
Okay, so let's recap
vice
here
versa.
with the guys real quick.
Yeah.
So they mentioned 4 things here that a guy will leave a girl for the relationship, right? So she mentioned before
Lack of sex. Right?
lack of sex.
Yeah.
If your girl said to you, "Babe, I don't want sex right now. I'm just like not into it," would you leave?
Well, it depends how much I'm getting it.
And how long is not right now?
Okay, you know what? You know what?
this
Hold on. Let's say it's been 3 weeks, nothing.
No, that's great.
I don't think I'd leave, but I feel like a bit like what the fuck's going on?
2
you know?
years.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
hold on.
What's interesting is not one of them said cheating.
I don't think a man will
That's
necessarily
disrespect.
be cheating though.
Because cheating is a form of disrespect.
Yeah.
Don't get them asses, Thor. They gotta figure this shit out, man.
But
Okay,
no,
so your girl says no sex for like a month. What would you do?
I mean, I think for most guys, if they're female, if they're woman, if their wife, their girlfriend is holding out on them and just leave. Because now she's playing games with her.
They should, but let's be honest. Most men don't leave though.
Yeah, because why isn't she giving it up though? Like, is it you or is it really her?
That's a great point too.
The
A
funny
lot
part
of guys,
is either it could be. I mean, it could be a number of reasons, but like I would argue that it's mainly because the guy himself isn't who he said he was going to be.
Exactly.
And she lost interest
Now she's
completely.
not getting wet no more.
Or she's like, well, I'm bored, so fuck it.
it could be a few things, right? You got to go back to the health issues. A lot of people are low
Mm-hmm.
testosterone, low sex drive, especially as they get older. But a lot of men go into cruise control, autopilot, and they stop building attraction. They stop playing the game.
Yes.
They stop teasing. They stop doing everything that they did in the beginning.
They stopped.
They stopped to do it. And then women will subconsciously try to tame their man. They'll shit test their man. They'll try to control their man.
Good point.
And a lot of men will say, "Oh, I just got to do what she says," right? And little do they know
Sometimes.
that she'll start to resent the man because now she's being the leader.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like it's backwards. Up is down is up, and then next thing you know, the woman will say, "I don't love him anymore, and I just don't know why."
Ladies, what's worse? A man that you meet giving you the world at the beginning, and then let's say 3 months in he says, "I got her now. I'm good. I'm gonna lay off." Or a man that cheats. What's worse?
Well,
Hold on, I know. What's worse? We'll start here with Miss California.
Oh my gosh.
What's worse? A man that cheats or a man that's giving you the world and then stops 3 months in?
They're both something I wouldn't personally deal with. I understand male's biology with the cheating, so I would say that I would excuse, and I couldn't deal with someone who's giving me everything and then just go like ghost. Like, but I'm not tolerating either. But
Got
I
it.
understand
The-
cheating would be okay. in
The greater
terms-
evil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Versus the other way.
Got
yeah.
it.
I would like totally prefer cheating. I would totally prefer like a cheater and someone who then we could have a conversation. How do we get your needs met moving forward, and can we fix this?
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's just like I gotta see why he's not giving it to me no more. Cause like, did I do something crazy that made him mad, or like, is it he's going through financial troubles? Like, what is it? Cause he might have I've had that. I've had guys that give you the world, and they might have a little they might gotta pay some lawyer fees or something, take a little break, and I don't know. Just don't cheat on me, because I'm gonna be tight. I can't do the cheating, so just give me the world, take it back, and then we'll figure out how to get the world back.
So you would rather him cheat?
No, I said I can't do the cheating. He has like, if he gives me the world in the beginning, that means that he liked something and was something. He was love bombing. Like, but if he stopped, it could be for a number of reasons. So I'm more interested in seeing why he stopped and how we can get back to that place
Got
that
it.
we were.
Cool. So same thing as them.
I don't know what they're talking about.
They chose.
I thought she said cheating.
No, sorry, no. So you're
I
opposite.
chose something
You're
different.
opposite.
Yeah.
Cool. What?
Has to give you the world and be with you at the same time only.
What the hell? Why would he be cheating if he's
Because
giving me the
he
world?
wants
That wasn't the
pussy.
option.
Like he's giving you the world, so you good, you safe, you comfortable.
That wasn't the question.
I know, but I'm just saying, I'm just reading into it right now because you said the man has to give you the world and be with you, only you.
Absolutely. I'm not tolerating cheating at all. Why would you cheat on me? I'm a great person.
For new pussy. I mean,
just have her forever. You can keep that pussy.
I mean,
you don't gotta come back for me.
Okay, what about you? What's worse, man that cheats or man that gives you the world 3 months in and then stops?
I would say what's worse is the man who gives you the world and stops, because that shows that his character, like he's switching up, you know, he's someone that you can't trust, and he's not reliable, and that's not something that I look for in a man, so that's worse.
Okay. The question is, what do you prefer, a man that cheats or a man that gives you the world 3 months in and then stops? Keep it real.
A world 3 months in and stops, because then I'm taking the world and I'm
at least I got something.
I'm running off with the world.
So that's worse.
No, that's better.
That's better.
That's better.
Yeah, to have the world and then he can leave. Cheating is worse. Then I'm all broken up and discombobulated.
What about you?
Fuck the cheater. I don't want the cheater. And listen, if we want to play them games, yeah, I cheat back. So you better believe this. You better believe 4, but you better believe that it's 1 for 1.
Wait,
you
what's the
better
Monaco again?
believe it.
What's the Monaco again?
4.
I thought it was 6.
Well, you need to go replay back that
That was
chat.
20
the
minutes
video.
ago.
Hey, I was testing you. I was testing you.
Said it
I
twice.
was testing you.
Okay, Diglets, you gotta stop, bro. How much you give already? Holy.
But yeah.
Okay.
No, fresh. No, you didn't.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, same.
I would say the cheating is worse.
Cheating's worse. Why?
Yeah, because I don't want to deal with a cheater. I feel like when a man cheats on a female, it could kind of alter a lot of their thinking and self-confidence and things like that, because it depends on a female, you know, and nobody wants to deal with a cheater anyway. I would rather figure out the whole world thing, giving me the world and then stopping, or just say fuck it and just, you know.
Okay,
separate
now fellas,
ways.
real quick. So I get that scenario there where if a guy's cheating or a guy's giving the world and stops. In your case, why would you ever stop giving your girl the world?
Business. I actually had to for a second, and it sucked, and I didn't like it either. Like, I had to stop, like, not really communicating. I would text her every single day, but it wasn't as often. It wasn't like every like couple hours. It was like once a day, and that's because I was in a different country. I literally went from Albuquerque, New Mexico to Dubai, and I had no money, and I had to make it work. So I couldn't really focus all of my attention on her, and I had to put it all into the business, or I was gonna be fucked.
Okay.
But the main thing I had in my mind at the entirety of me doing this was her. Maybe she didn't feel as appreciated during this period of time, and she understands this now, but it definitely did benefit her in the long run.
Right.
Because I was able to literally get her out of the job. She's living with me full time. She doesn't have to fucking worry about food, rent.
But why
anything.
didn't you communicate that? Like, that'd be the thing. Like, if the men don't communicate, like, if you give her in the world and you stop, and then now you're like kind of slowing up on your messages, it's okay. Women, I'm pretty sure every woman at this table would be okay with that. But like, you have to communicate that. And the issue is, a lot of men don't be communicating.
Let me stop you there. How old is he?
He's 20.
At 20 years old, right? Let's be honest here.
You're
Most
still
girls,
learning.
like you said, can handle certain things, but some can't. So why take the chance to say, you know what? Hey, babe, I'm going broke, but stay here. Wait for me.
No, you don't say that.
No. But
what the hell?
You guys, hold on. You have intuition, right? Intuition. You guys are smart. Wait a minute. Is he stopping giving me like what I want because he's going broke? And then you can start get ideas in your head. You're like, what?
Or he could just answer
No, but he's not
himself.
going to say he's going broke. He's saying, hey, I'm traveling right now and I'm investing in a new company. So, like, give me this time and then, like, we're good. Like, I love you. I still appreciate you the same. Like, it's just that. Like, this is something.
Yeah, but you guys
not
also
I'm going
feel
broke forever.
that
Like,
the energy isn't there. It's not the same. You can feel that, right?
yeah, but she's gonna feel that way regardless. And if he doesn't communicate that, you're gonna start making up all these things in your head. Like, oh, he's somebody else. He's got someone else. Oh yeah, he lost his
He's
job.
in
and
Dubai,
he's in.
pussy.
Yeah, like you're gonna think so much stuff, which is way, way worse than you just
Communication
telling her.
is key. Definitely.
I think that guys get
communication is key.
embarrassed. I can't talk for you guys, but I can speak from my ex. Like he, like when he was ever going through a situation, when he was ever going through a situation, like he used to go quiet and he used to get embarrassed, and I just never used to ask him. But then when he got his shit back together, things were great. But I just mind my business and
I think for
my business in
I think for a
terms.
guy telling you every single thing, especially when it's like that,
Yeah.
isn't good because at some point I get what you're saying. Some people can handle it, but some women can't handle it. What are you saying there?
A lot of guys mess up giving the world from the get-go. You should start with a little town. Start with a little
Don't tell
town.
him that.
Start with a little
The
town.
helly?
What are you going to build up to? If I give you the world, right away,
Sustainability.
what am I have to give you a galaxy?
The whole planet.
Start with a little town. Start with a city.
Yeah.
You can build up to the world. You know, build up to the world.
But your
How
story's
dare
good though,
you.
because like you focus on what was important.
Yeah.
And listen, you could have lost her, bro, but you made it back, and now you're here today, bro. So good shit.
Thank you, bro.
At 20, that's fucking amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Thor, let's say you're giving the girl. Well, you wouldn't give her the world probably because from your answer, but let's say you were giving the world. Why would you stop 3 months in?
If you didn't like her, if you didn't like her anymore.
Okay.
Or if you're going through some, financial troubles or some emotional troubles, but whoever just said it, don't reveal everything, right? Your girl is not your mother.
Facts.
And if you start telling your girl that you're going through this and that, she's going to start to look at it like, oh, so you need my help? Keep it to yourself, get through it, and carry on.
Good shit. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you could tell her stuff, but like,
not everything.
Hold on, maybe you can handle it.
Because
but
it's scary.
But hold on, you never know. For example, let's say, right? I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say I'm making like 400K a month. Shit, COVID comes. I'm making maybe like 20K a month. Like all these bills I gotta cover, and I'm like, baby, we're going to Dubai. We're going to Cancun next week. Fuck, we can't go nowhere now. And I say to you, well, you know what? I'm gonna go do this investment company over here in, I don't know, Africa, and give me some time. It could take a week, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Either way, I'm fucked. But now I'm telling you this, you're like, okay, he's good. He'll be done soon.
Yeah.
So whatever I tell you, it's still fucked. Versus, I figure shit out. Babe, we're going to Dubai tomorrow.
Yo,
You get it?
sorry, go ahead.
So, what, Chris?
We got 150 gifted subs from 3digletts, man. 150, man. He proud of y'all, man.
Let's fucking go. All right. Bring Myron in.
I mean, it's did we hit it?
We're basically there, right? So, I get your point of view as well, but for a guy, you call it ego, whatever, but it just like, it's not a good place to be to tell your girl like this happening. If that makes sense.
I agree.
I kind of disagree to
Mhm.
agree, I guess.
Sure.
It depends on the bond you have with your partner, honestly, because communication is key, and you never know, like, you fell off today, but maybe we can figure something out, and I can somehow.
Maybe she got that stash.
Maybe, like, you never know. You never know how your partner can help you, how she might have connections, she might do something that can actually help you. Like,
That's partnership.
That's partnership. I feel like
But hold on. How long we talking though? A year, 2 years, 3 years?
For what? What?
For me to tell you this, like, how long we talking?
Like being together to tell me?
For example, there's an issue where like I can't do what I gotta do anymore. Is it a year in, 2 years? Because
It doesn't. I feel like depending on
See,
how
you feel
serious
like
you
it
are
or
with
you
someone.
know?
I know when you're serious about someone, things like that shouldn't just go like, oh, let me go find someone else because you fell off.
You just said earlier, ask question. If your man stopped doing something for you that you wanted him to do, would you leave? You said yes.
No, I didn't. I said possibly. It depends on what
replay
it
the
is.
clip, man.
I said possibly.
You said you would leave.
Yes, depending on what it is.
You all said you would leave. I asked each
It
and every
had
one of you.
nothing to do with money, though. Yeah, right. It has
We all
nothing
didn't say that.
money
If
wise.
they cheated,
No.
Yeah, I
No.
didn't know you meant like in terms of like
Yeah,
money.
like-
I didn't know. I thought we were talking about something else. Of course, if your partner has the world and they have a lot of money and they lose it all, I believe you should stick by your man's side
Yes,
and
of
believe that
course.
he's going to step up and make things
Wait a
happen.
minute.
That's
Why?
why I
You
took it
asked
the wrong
weird.
way. I
You
asked
asked the question wrong.
If you treat me, if I'm getting
Play this
treated like
back.
a queen, no.
You said the
done?
world and they take it away. That could mean a lot
Yeah,
of
is
things.
this the
more
one
than
with
By the
the
way,
cheating.
W Kylo
That's
93
what it
for the
means.
10
No,
gifted
that's
subs,
not.
ladies.
Shut up, Kylo.
And
You said
W,
give you the world
Digletts
and then
for
stop.
Thank you, man, supporting. Listen, I just think that you mentioned before that if things weren't going a certain way, you will leave, and that's fine because you're women. I get it, but in this case, he was right. He figured it out. Text her every day, and then boom, it's finished. Back to normal. And now they're together, happily ever after.
Did you communicate that with her though, that you had to do certain things and you
It
you
was
wouldn't?
like one text a day, and that was because I was so busy. I was
Yeah,
taking-
but did she know that? Like you were busy, you had stuff
she
to
knew,
do,
she
and
knew I was busy, but she didn't really understand what I was doing fully. But
That's the
she
point.
Still was
Okay.
there, and she
Right.
still.
But
was
does
like,
she have like certain expectations and stuff?
now?
Like then,
Like
though,
now,
I'm saying
yeah,
then
now.
does she have them like because my whole thing is if you give someone gives you the world, it's about the consistency. If he's being consistent and doing something, when you stop doing it, that's like a red. That's a
It's like
line.
gave her the world.
It's gonna bring.
false-
I'm gonna start trying to figure it out like
Yeah.
what's going on. So you don't gotta
I
tell
gave
your
her
woman
as much
everything.
as I could
but
in the beginning because I had nothing, and then I gave her everything. So I'd say, yeah, like it was. I'd say a lot more than just consistent. Like it was there. It was off for a little bit, but now it's back. And it's like there's seasons in life for this type of stuff, you know. Like I'm gonna probably have to lock back in on this again for another 6 months and just work and just be not communicating with anybody besides, but you know, my business partners or my employees. And she understands that now, because she understands like that's my purpose.
I mean, she don't even gotta work. She shouldn't be complaining about anything, but just chilling. Like, yeah, chilling at the crib while you're out of town. Like,
She shouldn't.
she's
but
a little girl. She should be
women do
chilling.
though.
As a man, you got to put your mission first and your woman second, because otherwise you'll lose both of them.
Yeah.
If you make,
Dude.
if you make,
100%.
if you make your woman your mission, she's gonna resent you. You know, you gotta
You need purpose.
mission first, and then you'll have both.
And then last but not for you, brother, if you were giving a girl the world at the beginning, 3 months in, you stop, why would you stop?
I think it'd be financially, but if it was a really bad situation, I wouldn't tell them everything. Tell them a little bit, just so they kind of get the gist, right? Because if you tell them everything, I feel like they're just gonna like, you know, worry, or they might get second thoughts and whatnot. It's like
It's gonna add more stress onto your
yeah,
life. Like,
exactly,
if you tell
that
your
too, and then it
girlfriend-
might cause arguments and whatnot. It's like, give them a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
a little song.
Be honest. I think that's good. But if you give them everything, I think it's like it
Don't
could
give
just
everything, never.
get really bad very quick. So yeah.
Good stuff. All right, we got some goal.
Yeah, man. Yo,
We made it happen.
Yo, holy shit, man.
Diglets.
Stuff guys really got me out here, man. Y'all hate fresh that much.
Let's go.
Okay.
Woo.
Good. Goddamn, this nigga Diglets was like, yo, get this nigga out of
I
here.
love Diglets, bro. I love him.
I was taking some notes in the other room as I was listening in. I want to ask the gentleman here.
Yeah.
Of the girls, now you guys have been able to speak to them quite a bit. Who is the most likely to get into a long-term relationship, and who is the least likely to get into a long-term relationship? And then you can go ahead and stack them from an order of 1 to 6. So we'll start with whoever wants to go first. Don't
can.
puss out, guys.
I got it.
Give it to us raw.
Are you
here?
So least likely to most likely, and then number who's 1 to 6. Who is the most to getting a long-term relationship with a guy?
So first least likely, then most likely.
Yes.
Okay.
Or you can work it from most likely to least, however you want to do it.
Least likely is you. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait,
Least
hold on one
likely.
sec. Hold on one sec.
My bad.
left one
my
out,
bad.
right?
My bad. My bad.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Well, this seven
okay.
girls.
So you go through it one more time.
Yeah,
So,
so 6.
Miss Colorado, right?
Yeah.
Is number 6. Okay.
She knows
There's
coming.
7 girls though.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
7.
Yeah.
There's 7 girls.
Seven
Okay,
girls.
so she's number
Yeah.
7.
Yeah,
Okay.
7, 6.
Okay.
I believe you said 5.
California.
Yeah.
Okay.
4.
4 is England.
England.
Okay.
3.
Who's 3?
3 is right here.
Okay, New Jersey.
My bad. 2. And 1.
I think.
Who is 2?
I think
2
I
is here.
missed that.
No, I already
Okay.
counted that. Yeah.
Okay. 2. Okay. 2 is
And then 1.
Stunner.
yeah. Okay. And then 1 is the one that left her boyfriend. Yeah, I was taking notes on you guys in the back. Don't worry. Okay, and then what would you say, Thor?
Most likely to stay.
Yeah, most likely to get a long-term relationship.
1.
Yeah.
She made a few comments.
Okay.
About that. 2.
Okay, hold on real quick. So 1 for her. Who's 2?
2 right here.
Okay.
Forgetting everyone's
Stunner
name.
girl. Okay.
Yeah. Then we'll go 3 Cali.
Okay.
Then we'll go 4 UK. Bumbleclot.
Bumbleclot.
Then we'll go 5 musician.
Okay.
We'll go 6 and 7.
Who was 6? Okay. And then 7, Miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Colorado like that.
Okay. Cool. And then what about you?
Yeah, I'd say 1, 2, 3.
Holy shit, you got it. Okay, okay. Hold on. So
Yeah.
1 for her. Okay. And
Yeah,
then
so
who's-
1,
Yep.
2, 3.
Who's 2? Who's 2? You gotta say.
Was it Dior?
Hmm, yeah.
Dior, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop.
3, redhead.
Okay. California.
4,
Okay. And who's 4? Okay.
5.
London?
Yeah.
Okay.
6. And then 7.
Who was 6? Okay. Miss New Jersey?
Yeah.
And then 7 is Miss Dancer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies, now I'll go ahead and give you a shot to shoot back. Who is the least and the most desirable of the men on the panel, not counting me, of course, of these 4? Since you've been actually able to speak to them and engage in conversation.
Nigga, don't put me in there, nigga.
No, you weren't here, nigga. No. You gotta have them because you guys have been speaking with them and hearing them out and stuff like that. So, least and most desirable. So you guys go ahead and get your get back. Now we'll start right here with Miss New Jersey.
Least desirable.
Yeah.
I would say.
Off all the answers they've given so far. Okay. Why?
Yeah.
Why him? Why least desirable?
Only because he made that comment about he would be kind of the one to leave if it was like lack of sex or something. Like
3 weeks.
Okay.
3 weeks.
All right.
But yeah, that just makes sense. Like for every man, it's pretty like normal, I'd say.
I wouldn't. Honestly, I feel like some men would actually try to come to because they might be the problem.
But if I'm not getting sex for 3 to 4 weeks, I'd feel pretty
Damn it,
disrespected.
she's in the hospital.
And
She
now I
said
loved
3
it all.
weeks.
3 to 4 weeks is quite a long time.
She broke her
Unless
leg.
it's like a crisis, then it's like
I was gonna
but
say
if it's
because
3 to 4 weeks, that's quite a long
after you
time.
have a baby, you can't have sex for about 6 weeks. So you got to hold off a little
So you
bit.
gone after the kid?
There's some
You have to have
exceptions like that, but if
discipline.
it's like nothing wrong, like 3 to 4 weeks, like I'm just gonna feel disrespected. So it's like
Yeah.
Okay.
You should definitely go.
So because he said that he wouldn't want to wait around for a girl and not give him sex.
Yeah.
Is that why? Okay.
Yeah.
And then who else? Who's next? Least desirable. After
I would say second, then third.
that. Okay. And then what about the?
I didn't. If he was counting.
No, you got it. You're counting. Yeah.
No,
you're
no,
counting
no.
all 4.
These 3. I'm not in
No,
these
nigga,
3,
you
these
dragged
3.
me out here for this shit. Now we're
Nigga, they dragged you here, bro. They followed you, so
I'll
don't-
start all
don't put
over.
me-
No. So
This
I'm-
3.
No, I'll start all over. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, cool. Yes, these 4, ladies and gentlemen. So it's fun. What about you, Miss London? How would you rate them and tell us why?
Okay, I actually think that there's nothing wrong with any of you guys. I think that you guys all have very good attributes.
That was very nice. You guys should say stuff like that.
I'm just gonna count from left to right, right to left. There's no order. You guys are all great. You all have very good things about you guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's nothing wrong. I don't
One more
have any
time.
criticism.
What was that? You said
No,
that's
3.
so
3.
Oh,
No,
1, 2, 3.
No, ladies,
Thank
count
you.
it too.
So either 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3.
She
I
wants to
don't
include
have
you.
any criticism towards any of you guys.
Bumbleclad.
Bumbleclad.
Okay.
Bun
All
and
right.
cheese.
What about
Bun
you?
and cheese.
Bun and
That's
cheese.
right.
Okay, so I think like least desirable from
Yeah.
like top to bottom.
Yeah.
First would probably be
Least desirable. And why? And then most desirable and why?
okay. Maybe least desirable you because you just seem a little bit too judgmental. I don't know.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Me.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
At the end.
Point, man. Point them out.
But you know, at least you found somebody who loves you.
Okay.
And
And then most desirable. All 4. Use all 4.
All 3.
okay,
Oh,
so
listen,
you're
bro.
next, and then
Wait, who's most desirable?
no, not most. He's after him. Like he's like.
Oh,
we're
okay. You're
going-
counting from down.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, she wants
Okay.
to take her time with this. Okay.
Yeah, you're like cool. The most desirable would probably be you. He's third. He's in the middle. You because you're obviously a little more seasoned. So you know, yeah, you've been in this game, this dating game for a while. So it
And you're
seems-
married.
Yeah.
So
15
years.
15 years.
Yeah, that's
He's the
really
one
good.
with the facts.
Where's your ring?
That's
I didn't
really
see
good.
it. Where's your ring?
Yeah.
I got it.
See, that's not desirable.
back?
Where is
in that
it?
little coat, in that little pocket in
In
his
his
shirt.
coat pocket while he's at a table full of women.
Yeah, I don't. I
Oh,
see you
not
got
my
your, so you didn't
husband.
forget.
See?
your
Never
finger.
mind, never
You don't have
mind.
your
You're
ring on your
forced.
Never
finger.
mind.
All right. Let's go with Miss Flight Attendant. Go ahead. Least and most desirable.
Least would be you because you automatically assume that all the women at this table were promiscuous. So
So the guy next to the curly hair.
yeah, the dark hair.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You can add Chris to this too. Actually, now that I think about it, this nigga's been yapping in the back too.
Oh, he's the
You can add
worst.
him.
He's
You can add
like
him
the
too.
worst.
You can add him too, man.
Hey, listen, man.
So yeah, you can add him as well. Sorry, ladies. If you want to add Chris to the list as the least desirable, feel free to add that because he's been giving a lot of
Yeah,
commentary
Chris
in
would
the
be
back.
next.
So you guys have your chance. Okay, go ahead. California. Yeah. So who's least desirable and why, and then work your way up.
Yeah, so him as number 4, and then Chris would be number 3.
Okay.
You would be 2.
I ain't last though.
Because you seem most emotionally intelligent, which I think a lot of women can appreciate in a masculine man.
Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
And very disciplined. That's
We
very
love
important
that.
for a man.
Except for the ring.
Can you define emotional intelligence real quick?
Define it?
Yeah.
Being fully in tune with not only your own emotions, but understanding others as well.
Wouldn't that be fair to say just empathy, maybe?
Intelligence around how you
Emotional
interact.
Being empathetic and being emotionally intelligent is quite different.
Okay. How
The
so?
decisions you make based off those emotions.
Control.
Okay. Interesting.
You could be
I feel
empathetic
you could give
and be
anyone
a crash
to
out. Yeah.
you could give.
Yeah.
I care
empathy
so
to
much, I'm
anyone.
fighting you.
Give me that definition one more time. So in tune with what?
In tune with not only your own emotions, but with others. I would say like be understanding of others. Bless you.
Ew.
Okay.
Thank you.
Interesting. All right. What about you? What your rating top to bottom?
I guess like from
And you can add Chris to it, and then Fresh as well, as much as he
Chris
doesn't want to
is
be.
absolutely last. Fresh
Okay.
is
Awesome.
absolutely second to last.
Damn. She don't like niggas, man.
Yeah. Why are they at the bottom?
I don't know. They asking all these ignorant ass questions, and it's just like, what the hell? Like,
Oh, she triggered, man.
Yeah.
See?
I don't like that. We like emotionally intelligent men who vibe and make women feel lovely, not talk shit and bring them down.
So you must lie to you then.
Never.
We like gents.
Do you also define emotional intelligence the same way that she does?
Yeah, very similar. It's just about having like, the knowledge to decipher what the hell is going on with you, your emotions, your lover's emotions, your friend's emotions, and what's causing them to do whatever, and make the best decisions about it.
Interesting. Okay. And then you said Chris and Fresh were at the bottom, and then,
Hell yeah.
then where do these guys rate?
He'll go like the other like last, only because I haven't really heard enough from him to like
You
really
haven't
give
talked
an
enough?
adequate opinion. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put this guy as number 1 because he's
Okay.
obviously the smartest and most like and this guy, he's not bad. He just needs a little. He's just young, so he's opinionated because he hasn't been around no real one yet.
What do you mean by a real one?
A real one, somebody that's gonna put you on to good and bad. You could be around a real
And
one
bad?
that's put
Somebody-
you on,
somebody
like
drama
teach
or
you.
bad?
No, to educate you, my heart.
Okay.
On what though?
On what?
On life,
specifically?
life
It's
isn't
just
not
life
black and white.
experience, yeah.
Life is not black and white. Life, there won't be anything that's just like always perfect.
What do you think you
So-
could teach me?
Well, I don't even want to talk to him because he's asking these
What she's
questions.
saying is that life will teach you
Nothing. Let it
That's why
teach
I
you.
don't
It's
judge
not
you
my job.
because life you will learn as you go through life.
Yeah,
that-
but he's asking, what is she gonna teach him?
She didn't say she was
No,
gonna.
she didn't say she was
that.
going to teach him anything. She said that someone will teach him
Because he's
you
a
will
little
learn.
young.
You're young. You're 20. That's why
So
I didn't say
I
anything
said that
bad
I
about
rock with
you.
him. I'm on his side, but like
Circumstances
he's
will
making
teach
us
you.
take it back.
Yeah.
No, I'm just like,
Yeah.
teach
All
me
right,
about
so I guess
what
you're speaking
specifically?
generally.
Well, emotional
Yeah,
intelligence
very
at first.
Yeah, I'm
first
just
thing.
his first comments were like very like about women, but he also gave a contradicting statement because he said he lived a wild life kind of before his girl and he was with like all types of whores. So if you were around that environment, then don't go and shade those people now because you have a new person in your life, even though we aren't mirroring that. And like also, why does he think that women that it's just like a few things
Because he knew whores were bad. So he
said that?
stopped it.
See, he needs
And
help
also,
too.
who said they were whores?
He need help too. Somebody help. Pray
What
for
did you say?
Chris.
Who said that they were whores?
No one. I
You
just, I
did
date,
say
I,
that
I-
word.
I
Yeah,
said-
you did say those.
You said
Yeah,
that
that's
they were
a-
whores.
You were
Whores
fucking all the
before-
whores.
I never said I fucked whores.
You
before.
did. You said that you used to be taking the car, riding around, smoking weed,
I used to
chilling
drive
hoes.
around, smoke weed.
So-
I had girlfriends. I was just doing stupid shit.
You said dumb.
Out of
dumb-
curiosity, you were saying
Oh,
find
yeah,
a guy,
Never
a
mind.
girl that
No,
can
never
like
mind,
teach
he's
you
right.
something. Do you think, realistically speaking, women would be attracted to guys that they have to like teach things to, though?
I never said they would be attracted to him. He has this situation,
No,
but I
but
just
you're
said
but you were saying like get a girl that will teach you something.
no.
or
I didn't
put you
tell him
on.
to get a girl like that. I just said
So
that
you're
he'll
speaking in
become-
general. I know you're speaking in
'cause
general.
because
And I'm asking you in general. Do you think women find men attractive that learn from them?
but like life is not black and white. So just because someone has lack of knowledge in one area doesn't mean they're fucking stupid or they don't know things in another area. Like I know so many smart guys who just have like a little less street sense or common sense, but they're super book intelligent, and they just need to be around like certain people so that way they're not like going based off of what their mom and dad told them in their house, and their mom and dad grew up in church and has never been outside anywhere. Like it's just a way to be open-minded to other people in the world, because it's not just about you. Like we got to coexist.
Okay, interesting. All right, what about you? What would you rate the guys?
My top spot would go to the emotionally intelligent one, the one in the middle. For sure.
Do you define emotional intelligence the same way the other girls defined it?
Very similar. Control, discipline,
Emotional
and
control?
the ability to express your opinion without coming from a judgmental standpoint.
How dare you?
So say what's on your mind without hurting people's feelings.
Just having class with what you say. I disagree. Like you could disagree with someone while still understanding their perspective.
Yeah, right.
I
But
hear
wouldn't it
you.
be fair to say that the truth sometimes is offensive, and there's really no way to
Absolutely, there's
sugarcoat
different
it?
ways to deliver. I could slap someone in the face. I can gently take something off their face. You know what I'm saying? There's multiple ways to deliver.
It's not what you say; it's how you say.
That's not analogous whatsoever. But okay.
I'm trying.
Okay.
I'd rather be slapped by a genius than kissed by a fool.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Emotional intelligence.
I don't know.
Emotional intelligence.
Okay.
I'd rather not be boxed in my face.
What? What's about English?
That's actually
You
not
ladies
English.
do understand that the phrase you just gave like goes against what you're saying.
Explain that to me then.
What's
I'm
the
always
phrase?
open to learn. If
You want to say it again for them? You want to say it again for them?
But that's not the phrase I was
Please
using.
listen closely,
Yeah,
ladies.
you'd rather be smacked by a genius than kissed by a fool. But, listen, it's how do you get truth to someone and them actually, you manipulate them for good, right? So the objective is someone sees what you're saying and changes. And sometimes if you come too hard at someone, they're going to be less likely to take your perspective and change, right? They're going to get more defensive.
So well said.
So,
Yeah, it's not what you say; it's how you say it.
I agree with that.
Shut up, bitch!
Okay. Right.
Working on it.
So the context and way that basically the way the information is delivered is more important than the content of the information
What's
delivered.
going to resonate with me harder? Someone's like, "You're a fucking slut." I'm like, "I don't give a fuck." Or someone's like, "Hey, the choices you're making, here's the impact of them. Educate me. Don't come at me."
Yeah, but you still might not change your ways though.
And either way, but everybody's different. I think for me personally, I prefer a gentle approach.
Interesting. So for you guys, it seems like the majority here is the way the information is delivered is more important than the information that's delivered.
No, I don't agree. I don't.
I heard like 3 or 4 of you say it's the way you say it.
Yeah, well,
You still have
let's
to
do a
say
raise
what
of
you're
hands.
trying to say.
Who puts more importance on the way things are stated versus what is stated? Okay, 1, 2,
On
3.
yeah.
The way
Okay.
things are stated.
Yeah, that matters to me.
Okay. Well, who else? Oh, there's more of you than just 3, man. I heard a couple of y'all. Okay, interesting. Okay, what about you? You could go ahead and rate the 4 from top to bottom.
I actually appreciate his bluntness.
His?
Yes.
Okay.
I prefer someone to be blunt. I don't care if it hurts my feelings. That's what I need to hear. So,
Is that why you left your ex? You said he was arrogant, right?
I don't want to get into that, but we're here now. So, I actually put him first. I put him second. He would be third, and these 2 would be last because I don't really know much about you guys. So, yeah.
Okay. You said you left your boyfriend because he was arrogant. What did he do for a living?
He was in real estate development.
Okay. So he's a multimillionaire?
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to his finances.
You're with him for a year and you don't have no idea how much
I
money
mean,
he's
we
earning?
did like whatever we wanted, so I'm assuming he was established. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, to be in real estate development, you pretty much have to be a millionaire. So how old was he versus you're 23? How old was he?
So I started talking to him around 20, and he was my first love to 21. So he was around 50. He was older, but he didn't look 50. He didn't look 50.
That's crazy.
I promise he didn't look 50.
That's mad.
That explains the basket environment. He was 50.
Well, actually,
I prefer maturity and a man who's
I don't know why
pretty
you-
girl.
He's not mature. He's on his deathbed.
She said,
I mean, I don't think that's that crazy of an age gap, to be honest with y'all.
35 years. I think a 20 years. 40-year gap is okay.
I don't think
He has grandchildren her age.
Let me ask you this though. So you left him. You said he was too.
Where did
he
you
was
find
too,
him in the old people
He was too
home?
arrogant. You said he was too arrogant.
Yeah, like what did he do?
Yeah.
Well-
What did he do in particular? Yeah.
So obviously, pretty women get a lot of attention. You guys know this, and
Yeah.
guys come up to them and give them compliments. So I had a lot of instances where he would go off on people in public, or just be rude to like waiters and waitresses. Like when we go out to eat, they'll say, "Hi, how are you guys doing?" And he'll just say his first last name checking in, and just very rude. And I personally I feel like people should. I understand the whole masculine role and everything like that, but I don't think that someone should.
So hold on. Which one is it? Is it he was rude to service people or service like industry people, or was he rude to people that were trying to make a pass at you?
Both.
Okay, which is the one that pissed you off more?
Both.
He didn't treat the janitor like he treated the CEO.
He was just disrespectful.
Oh my God.
No one said nothing, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why you left him, because he was rude to the waiter.
And he told me he was insecure, but I didn't know what that meant back then because I was a late bloomer. So like it just came out in different ways.
Yeah, no,
So
insecure.
I rather be with a healthy masculine man who knows how to lead and be dominant, and I'm okay with his assertiveness. But I don't think you should be putting people down, cussing at them. As just like, I don't want to be seen with someone like that. No offense, is my standard. So
Okay.
yeah.
Curious.
Okay. So realistically speaking, like, do you think you're gonna find somebody else like that easily, or?
Absolutely. Better.
Older?
Younger?
Older?
With the kind of men I attract, I know you guys
Like
are
70.
into the 0.1%. I attract a lot of established men who have great ethics. So for me, I don't think it would be difficult. And taking time and vetting that person and truly getting to know and connect with them mentally, emotionally, and physically, and understanding how men and women operate will lead to the success of a healthy, long relationship.
Okay. So question for you. So you left him because he was pompous. Fair. And you didn't like the way that he treated people. Fair. Are you comfortable with a guy that's gonna have other women then?
I can understand the biology of that, but I know I personally don't have to settle for that because I know men who would never cheat on me.
Really?
And
Okay.
that's just, yeah.
And what is your bare minimum income per year that he's got to earn?
It's not about the income. It's just about if he's able to provide for our future family. Is he able to take care of whether that's 100,000 or whether that's 500,000?
Okay, let's go with this then.
Yeah.
Because women suck with money. I've realized. Not to be rude or anything, but you guys just don't understand how much things cost typically.
How dare you?
How many kids do you want to have, and then where do you want to live? And I'm assuming you probably don't want to pay any bills. So let's go from there. How many kids do you want to have, and where do you want to live?
Maybe one. I'm open to more depending on him.
Okay, where do you want to live?
In a suburban area where it's safe.
Can you give me the closest major city to it?
I definitely wouldn't want to live in Miami. So maybe somewhere in California, like Temecula, where it's away from all the
Temecula. She's trying to hide all the other girls from her money-making man.
And I'm assuming you don't want to. And I'm assuming you don't want to work or pay a majority of the bills, right?
I know I don't have to, no.
Fair. Okay. So you want a provider, and you want to live in Temecula. So, I mean,
Or anywhere it doesn't have to be a specific area, just anywhere that's fits
Out
our
of this
standard of
world.
living, that is
Sure.
comfortable, that is good to raise children, where they're not going to be put in
Sure.
an environment of promiscuity and smoking and drugs. I don't want that.
Cool.
I want them to grow up in
so you're
a
going to
healthy-
private school them?
Yeah.
Or homeschool them?
I just want them to have a very great upbringing, whether that's homeschooling, whether that's private schooling, whatever the case may be, or even if I have to teach them myself.
All right. Well, you have two options. It's either you live in a really good area and you rely on the public schools, right, that the taxes pay for, or you go private school. So, how much a month do you think that's going to cost to live this lifestyle that you're looking at? Because only you know what this lifestyle is really. So I'm asking you, what do you think monthly that's going to cost? Or how much do you think
so
he
many
needs to make?
scenarios you can do this, because you can be with a man who's working and he grows that income over time, and you can start off with something small and eventually be in private school, or you can just be with a man who has that private school money. So for me, it's more so about my boundaries and more so about my standards being met more so than finances. As long as he's able to meet those standards, anything
Can you
is
please tell us
possible.
what the standard is? That's all we're trying to figure
Your
out.
voice is annoying,
What
man.
is the standard?
God damn, nigga.
She has- I'm
What is the
sorry, you're
standard?
not used to realness. I get it.
Yeah, what is the standard? Can you give us the number? Like, what is the standard for you? And I'm going to go around the table. I want to figure out other girls' standards too.
So I feel like most women can agree. They can correct me if I'm wrong, but we want.
No, for you. What is your number?
I'm about to tell you if
per
you
month
listen.
or annual? No, I'm listening. It's just that you're.
You're bullshitting.
Okay, so wait.
I'm sorry.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay,
come on,
so
man.
for me, my standard for a man is a healthy masculine leader who knows how to, dominate the world, who knows how to be a great man, has great character and morals, who appreciate a woman who will support him, provide peace, cook for him, clean for him, make sure all of his needs are done, where he can come home to a stress-free household. So if all he
Good
has
sound,
to do
right?
is
Good
work, all he
sound.
has to do is provide and be a good man of morals and be a man of God. That's all I ask. Those are the only two things.
That's not what I asked.
Okay, well, maybe you can sum it up for me. I'm not that experienced, so maybe someone experienced like you can teach someone like me.
I literally
Thank
said,
you.
how much is that monthly for you?
I told you I don't have a range. It just goes.
Oh, she's bad with money.
It can
Yeah, she's bad
depend
with
on many things. There's many factors. You can't really put that in a category. Ideally, I know me personally,
like how much of the house, like a
Bare
house.
minimum
It's like
a year.
770,000 or
Bare
something
minimum
like
a year,
that.
something.
For that
You know,
crib
for the
and
crib, the
Temantula,
school,
the kid.
your lifestyle, your hair.
If I lived in California, I would say 1 million plus.
All right.
Okay.
Because it's expensive there.
10 hours later.
Okay, 1 million a year.
The average numbers.
For like a house, right? Or just how much they make?
No, I'm the man. How much you make?
Oh, if I would say 300K plus, which
Okay.
is very attainable.
Okay, that's what I was asking
That's
for.
nice.
Okay, what about you? Bare minimum for you?
Right now, I'm not really looking for partnership, but also because I know my lifestyle is.
But
So I
let's-
don't have a
but-
bare minimum.
But let's say, for example's sake.
Well, then my circumstances would be different.
How much?
Bruh.
You got this. Come on.
Come on, you're independent. You work for yourself.
You like
don't-
money, come on.
You don't know money?
I know my money really well, so I know that I could match something, but
So
with
what
my
is that?
lifestyle,
Alright,
be
so
different.
what
I
is
would
that?
say
Money talks.
120.
Money talks.
For the man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So coming in about a $250,000 household.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. What about you?
What is it like the least
Bare
he can
minimum
make?
he's got to make for you for your.
Oh, I would like at least a minimum like 200. I guess that's like the.
Cool.
Yeah.
200K?
What about you?
Yeah, it's regular.
What the hell?
I live in New York. That's regular.
All right. What about you? Priya?
Yeah, 200,000 and up, especially in areas like, major cities, Miami, major cities in California. Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Probably like 275.
Okay.
A month?
That would be nice.
What's up, annual?
Okay. Annual.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
I'm from London, so
You could do pounds. We'll have a calculator ready.
no, no. I'm saying what I'm trying to explain is that the lifestyle is very different in London. There's not really that much.
Demand them.
Yeah, I mean everyone lives a very like low or middle life, so you can get away with like living off of like 70,000 pounds, which would probably be like 80 to 90,000
USD,
pounds
yeah.
as a household, and just live a middle class life.
So that's bare minimum for you? I'm asking for you.
But if I lived in America, then it would probably have to be somewhere in the range of like I don't know, like I don't know how much people get paid here, but maybe like $120,000 or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's like the same, but the pounds is like obviously worth more here. So.
Yeah, so I don't know.
It's not far off.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
to live the same sort of life, they probably have to be on like 120,000.
All right. What about you?
I would say bare minimum.
Yeah.
Like 80,000 a year.
Does your guy get that?
No, he gets more.
He gets
He's
more
a
than
rapper.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
He's a rapper?
Yeah, he signed it pretty
Why
well.
he's hella surprised? He's
from
a rapper?
Jersey?
Yeah.
Are people
you know him?
downstairs?
You know him?
Now he's downstairs. He's downstairs waiting.
He's actually.
All right. Okay. So, interesting. What do you ladies think the average income is for a guy in the United States?
60.
I don't know.
What do you think it is?
Average?
Yeah.
Like a standard regular job?
Average guy.
65?
Maybe between like 40 and 65,000 a year.
You? What do you think?
I'm gonna. I heard something like $40,000 is what
Okay.
the average black man makes. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard that.
Oh, because every race will have a
Yeah,
different number.
black people don't get as paid as much.
Yeah, that's what
Alright.
I've heard. I
What do
don't
you-
know if that's
What do you
the
think?
truth.
What do you think the average guy makes?
Maybe like 50 if he's trying to make anything on the books. I don't know.
On the books.
All right.
Heavy on the
What about
books.
you? What do you think the average guy makes?
Average, maybe 60 or 70. I
All
don't
right.
know.
What about you?
Oh, sorry. The comments was sending me. I don't know, like 50? I don't know.
All right. What about you?
It's like 60.
60? What about you?
Statistically, I would say it would be minimum wage and up, but in my dating experience, usually 100K and up is the type of people.
Or I mean, an average, not the men that you're dating.
So
Average guy.
statistically, I would say minimum wage and up.
Like how much a year is minimum wage? Salary.
I'm new to Miami, so I don't really know the costs here.
I'm glad you're here,
I would
man.
say,
This is great with you, brother.
I don't know, 20, 30K. I don't know the math.
All right, so the average, ladies, is somewhere between 30 to 50K, depending on where you look. Every state is
so it's
different, so
right.
it's that variance in that range, 30 to 50K. So all of you guys want significantly more. So let me ask you guys in response: do you guys all consider yourselves above average women then to be demanding this kind of money?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Especially energetic.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Brett,
Men need that.
Hey,
terrible, man.
I'm using it.
No, this thing uses it worst times. So okay, so all of you think that because all of you guys are asking for significantly more money than the average guy makes.
But
So-
not more than what we make, so it's achievable.
I mean, being with a guy that
Achievable.
it makes average is that's not a problem. That's not an issue.
You want double what that guy makes though. And you're
Yeah.
not with an average guy, right?
No, but I was with him when he was average, so and I stayed down, and now he's not.
You had a kid when you met him, right?
Yes,
Yeah, two.
And you had two kids too.
we both did. Yeah.
No, you have one kid. He has two kids.
No, we both have two, and then came together. That's his stepkids, and we had one.
It's a total of 3.
In our household,
she had,
is 3
she
kids.
had one before.
So
he had
you-
one
you have-
before.
okay,
they
hold
had
on.
one
In our
So you-
household is
one
3
is not there in the
kids.
house. Yours.
No, his. 2 of his are not in the house.
She said you have 5
You
kids
get what
together,
I'm
isn't
saying?
it?
Hold on, I'm confused. You have one kid with him, right?
Yeah.
That's
And
one.
2 separate.
You had 2 before him.
Yes.
He had 2 before
And
you.
he has 2. Yes.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
So
yeah.
2 from a different guy.
2 plus 2 plus 1.
Got it.
equal.
Okay. No, now I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, so just out of curiosity, so what would a guy get in return for getting with you ladies? Because you guys have some pretty damn high standards. So, what would he get being with you?
That's pussy.
But that's everywhere, so
Oh,
that's not
exactly.
really something you can.
Ooh, okay. Just-
Everyone
cool.
has that, or
Let's-
every woman
Let's
has
hear
that.
it. Let's hear it.
I would say peace, number one, because a lot of women sometimes don't understand that a man needs a very peaceful household.
With that voice?
Especially when he's working hard. I know this voice doesn't
Her
work
voice
for
is
you,
sexy.
but it may work for someone else that you like. So, next, I would say respect. That's very important. A man needs respect in a relationship. If he doesn't have the respect, it's just not going to work out.
True.
In my
All
opinion.
right, let's play a game real quick.
Okay.
I love playing this game. So, I want all the ladies to put up 10 fingers real fast. Okay? 10 fingers? So, I want you already named 2 things.
Yes.
but I want each of you ladies to name. We can start with the two things you mentioned: peace and what? Respect. Right, ladies. If you will give your man peace and respect, please put a finger down. Put
each
two
one.
fingers down
For each one.
Okay.
If you would.
If you would, yeah.
One.
So, if you give your man peace and respect, take two fingers down. If you only give one of them, then put one finger down. All right. So she named two things. So
Come
name
on,
one thing
somebody,
that you would
Captain.
provide to a man in a relationship that would benefit him.
Children.
We all can give
Benefit him.
children.
It's gonna be taking his money.
Let's do characteristics.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
attributes.
Yeah.
Versus like tangible things.
It could be. Let me give you an example. It could be I'm a good cook. It could be I'm really friendly. It can be
My body
I'm
count.
loyal.
I'm loyal.
I'm loyal.
It could be I am
I'm a man.
I'm a good talker.
What? Wait, what?
I don't know.
What? Who said that?
Yeah.
Your
So-
man down low. I...
So yeah, so that's basically what it is. So she said respectful and peace and peace. So one thing that you would provide to your guy in a relationship.
Growth. So education.
Like that.
Okay, so I guess if you would.
She to college.
So you're smart, I guess.
I guess it's up to interpretation, but sure, yeah.
All right, ladies, if you're smart, take a finger down. Okay, we'll interpret that as smart. Take a finger down if you're smart. Go ahead.
I don't know. Make him smile. I'm funny.
Okay, if you're funny or have a sense of humor, take a finger down, ladies. What about
Some of
you?
y'all lying.
A safe space.
I'm sorry.
A safe space.
Okay, so peace as well, like she stated.
It's the same thing. Yeah, same thing.
Sure. I mean,
Can I
Can you
name
give us
more,
something
please?
different? Oh, hold on. Let me just. We'll come back to you. Don't worry. What? Can you name one more thing then?
good sex.
Okay, awesome.
Wow.
If you have good sex, ladies, take a finger down. All right, what about you?
I would probably say like I would teach him patience, and I would
Patience.
probably.
So you're a patient, maybe?
I would say so.
Okay,
Yeah, with a
ladies,
guy,
if you're
yeah.
patient, take a finger down.
Are we a patient?
No, patient as in like you are patient.
She's trying to be funny.
And I would probably.
But she ain't funny though.
Ladies, let me see your fingers so I can see. Okay. If you have a hand down, then just keep one hand. If you already got five, then take one. Yeah, there you go. What about you?
I'm a really good cook.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Yeah. I
Ladies,
can
if you're a
cook
good cook, take a
Jamaican
finger
food,
down.
Nando's.
English
Bomboca.
food.
Rice and peas.
Cool.
Can I say watermelon, please?
All right.
So watermelon,
What about
please.
Um,
It's on the counter.
I would say
Watermelon.
I wouldn't even know how to.
Understanding?
Yeah, understand.
Okay, ladies, if you're understanding, take a finger down. And then we got 7 girls. She named. Okay, go ahead. We'll come back to you.
It's not in the fridge, nigga. It's on the table.
I would also say my body count exclusivity. I haven't been with many men, and I know the right man will value that, and he'll appreciate me waiting for him when I could have been with many guys, but I choose not to. I feel like that also is very valuable because he can trust that I'm not going to go sleeping around with
All
anyone.
right.
or
So you're not
cheat.
promiscuous.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies, if you're not promiscuous, take a finger down. And then I think one more. Go ahead. Because I think that's 10. Is that going to be 10? Because she named 2.
If someone
And
else has one, they can definitely go.
No. It's because I want to go 10 with 10 things.
Okay.
That's
okay.
why.
I can't think of anything right now.
Oh,
I
you
feel
can't?
like everything was said.
Well,
I don't know.
Helps
funny you said
exercise
that.
helps the exercise. Okay, we'll go to you then. Can you name one thing that you provide?
Yeah, like
Timon?
like more business and opportunities to like increase our household, I guess.
So I guess resourceful.
Yeah. Very
Ladies, if you're
resourceful.
resourceful, can you take a finger down? Okay. All right. I think we went over 10. Who still has? Now hold the fingers up of what you have left. We got 5, 1, 2, 2, nothing. What, 2, and then you have nothing over there?
Yeah, 0.
Nice.
Okay. So would it be fair to say that all of you bring similar things to the table?
Some people lying though.
I agree.
Like I know they lying.
Ta-da.
I don't got no peace to bring to that man.
Yeah, I'm not bringing a piece. I'm
So
bringing chips.
how common is it for women to? I hear all the time
But
from men.
hold on real quick. The point I'm trying to establish here is that you guys are all demanding an exceptional man, but all of you are fairly average in what you bring in return.
All right then. Shit.
I mean, you didn't really ask.
and to bring this back,
I can bring him
this
for
back,
Shoot for the stars, what they say, right?
and to bring this back full
Okay,
circle, because she wants a guy that makes quite a bit of money, right? So I was like, okay, well, because you got rid of a guy. Remember, this all started because you got rid of a guy because he was being arrogant, right? So I was like, okay, well, if you would get rid of a guy just for being arrogant, would you be okay with him having other women? And you said no, right?
Correct.
You would not be okay with that. Well,
I understand the male biology of that,
Yeah.
but I personally would rather vet someone and see where they morally are and see if we're morally compatible first. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Realistically speaking, though, you do realize that like any guy that makes that kind of money is probably going to have other women most of the time.
Not in my experience.
In your experience, means what's known to you and what's not known to you.
Everyone's different. I feel like, you know, what you put out is what you get back. So for me, I don't have a hard time.
What about the rest of you? Are you guys okay with sharing your guy? Because all of you guys want to pretty much do it in the top 1%.
I believe in poly.
I'm not putting none of that out into the public domain.
Okay, let's do this with a
Share
raise of
why.
hands. How many of you would be okay with your man having other women?
Is he Muslim?
Only her?
Yeah.
Like, is he Muslim or is he just a cheater? Like, what's going on?
No, you want 200K.
Like,
That's
did
the
he
problem.
bring the
That's
woman
the problem.
But what if you got your own bag? Like, coming, like, as a woman that has your own values, if you could take care of yourself, why would you want a man that can't, like, provide what you could provide for
Okay,
yourself?
let me ask you this.
Understandable.
All right.
Well, to be honest, like,
Hold on. Let me answer her question. What if a guy came to you and said, I got 30 Jordans?
What the fuck is that gonna do for me?
No.
Oh, that's what the fuck is your money gonna do for me?
Oh.
No, I said, why would I want a man that can I understand what he's saying, but I said, why would I want
Hold on. No, because women say this dumb shit all the time.
All
No,
right.
I bring my own bag. I make my own money. You think we give a fuck about that?
I got
Just
money.
like when I said, oh, I got 30 Jordans, you're like, what the fuck? Like, it doesn't benefit us when you make money at all.
No, I
That's
didn't
not
say
true, 'cause
that
niggas
was-
be homeless and they be needing
and that's
places
not what
to
I
stay.
said. That wasn't my response. First of all, I was responding to you saying that like, oh, we all requested a guy that has money, and I said, why would I want somebody who doesn't have money if I can take care of myself?
Understandable.
So I didn't say, oh, I have money, that's why you should like me. I didn't even list that. If you want to be technical, so you should turn on your listening ears.
Oh.
No, I'm listening very closely.
No,
Which is
you
why I was
weren't.
able to
No, you
respond
weren't.
the
No,
way
you
I
weren't.
did.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
Because
it's okay. Next
because
question.
you have a high standard, right? And I'm saying you have an extremely high standard. That guy's probably going to want
You got
multiple
30
women.
Jordans. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me.
You actually think I have...
I know it's a joke. You think I'm...
So
Boy,
then,
you come on
wanted
now.
to mention
Come
it,
on.
and you'd be mad.
Yeah.
Right now.
I was being the same sarcastic
No,
as he
no.
was.
I mean, not really.
Yeah, so the thing is, like, what I'm trying to explain here is that when a man, right, like when a girl says, oh, I got money, or flexes that, right, men don't really care about that.
But we don't care when you say, like, why do you guys want a guy that has money? Because
Exactly.
we do. We don't care neither.
No. What I'm saying
Do
is
you
that...
think it's? Do you think it's stopping? Do you think it's going to stop her from finding a guy that has peas? Like,
No.
it's not gonna stop her.
Have your
It
high
ain't
standards.
Stop me. It ain't stop none of it. It's probably not going to stop her either. So
Where's your man?
I'm single right now, and I already told you at the beginning of this
Bumperclub.
why I'm single.
What
I'm trying to figure out my
establish,
life.
let me
I'm trying
be,
to figure out if I
okay,
want to
be
live
quiet
in
for 2
America or
seconds. Be
not.
quiet for 2 seconds. Let me just establish something here, ladies. The problem is that you guys think that you're all special, and I think we established in the last exercise that most of you guys bring the same thing to the table.
Maybe
Can I
it's the
finish my point?
history that is what makes us think that we can achieve a certain thing. I haven't been
Girls,
with a
let
guy
him
that's
finish his
broke
point
before
because he let
in
you
my
talk,
life.
okay, ladies? So
Let me finish my
just,
point,
you know,
please.
It's one of you.
I think what I just established in the past exercise, right, is that all of you guys are looking for an exceptional man, but quite frankly, most of you are very average and bring the same thing to the table as the other woman. So what I'm saying is that the man that you guys are looking for is in the top 1%. 300K, 120K, 200K, 200K, 275K, 120K, 80K. All these guys are hard to find. But
Not
quite
for me.
frankly, look, when I say they're hard to find, it doesn't mean that they hit you up on Instagram or hit you up on a dating app. I'm talking about find them, have them court you, take you seriously, get down on one knee, and give you a ring. And my argument is most women can't actually get to the logically sound conclusion, which is marriage. Most of you guys can date these guys. Most of you guys can have sex with these guys. Maybe you guys can even hang out with them for quite a bit or date them for a long-term relationship for a few years. But can you keep them long-term? I would argue no, because there's not enough of these guys to go around. They're in the top 1%. Meanwhile, most of you are average. No offense.
I don't know. I live in New York, so like that percentage of like 200,000, that's really like basic. Like I'm not even asking for nothing. Like you just gotta have that. You gotta pay that just for a 2-bedroom.
But the
You
point
get what I'm
is,
saying? Like
after
it's not
all
like
that
I'm
said and
asking for
done-
something crazy.
Are they gonna want you long term? Is the thing though?
Absolutely. I never had an issue with no one not wanting me long term.
Every man has a type, and I feel like if you're his dream girl, sorry to cut you.
No, I agree with what you're saying.
Every
but-
man has a type, right? And if you're his dream girl and you meet all of his qualities and his standards, that man will fall in love with you, and that man will take you serious. So these women can meet a man that they deem as their dream girl, and they can even find a man that they can even be their dream girl, but they have to have those qualities, right? And a lot of qualities he's saying are very common. I understand that. But you have a type. If you meet the type of woman, you're like, wow, she meets all of my standards. I'm more likely to take her serious and settle down with her. So it's about
And
finding
she
someone.
could be hella basic to somebody else.
Exactly. Everyone has a different type. So you have to date people who likes you and has high interest in you. And there's ways you can do that. And this is why I would love to teach
here's the
women how to
problem
do
that you're making. Here's the mistake. The problem that you're making here, or the mistake you're making here. We don't have as high standards as you guys do.
Yep.
But you just said that we're so average.
But she has to be pretty. She has to be pretty.
She can suck.
Hold on.
Yo. See, this is another thing. Like, you guys just interrupt. Like, men don't have as high standards as women do. Average women want top tier guys. Top tier guys are okay with average women. So guess what? There's way more average women than there are top tier guys.
Yep.
So what does that mean? It means that things are lopsided. That means that I can find a girl fast and you can find a guy more than likely that you actually like. So what I'm trying to say is that you guys are all chasing a small percentile of men that might not necessarily want you back. You might want you for some sex or whatever.
Okay, then men, they're definitely chasing us.
I agree with what you guys are saying. It makes sense.
Let me be extremely blunt about this, because maybe it's not getting through your heads.
Maybe.
Unless you got a ring, shut the fuck.
What if we turn down rings though? Like we turn down rings.
I'm gonna say this
Like,
again.
where's your ring?
Hold on.
Where is this man's ring? Please show the ring.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this one more time. Unless you got a ring, shut the fuck up.
Let me
explain something to you.
Everyone there talk except from him because no one is married here except from him.
It's not real until a man gets down on a knee that you actually like and might respect and want to be with and proposes to you. And since none of you guys have that, I don't want to hear anything.
What if nobody wants to get married though? What if none of us? What if none of us? You guys never.
Yo. I will give you the opportunity to talk. Let me finish saying what I'm saying. Okay? Again, until you get a guy that you like, I don't care about people that propose to you that you don't give a fuck about. I'm talking about men that you actually like, where if he got down on a knee, you'd be like fucking crying, excited. I don't give a fuck about the dusty nigga that proposed to you or some guy that gave you a fucking ring pop. I don't care about that. I'm talking about a guy that you actually love and admire, respect, getting down on one knee and wanting to marry you, and you're like, oh my God, and you fucking go crazy.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. Most of you guys can't do that, because if you did, you'd have one. But instead, women like to go ahead and say, I'm pretty. Look at all these guys in my DMs. Look at all these men that want to date me. I don't give a fuck. That's easy mode. That's like me saying, yo, I'm whacking off to all these bitches on Pornhub. I get mad girls. It doesn't make sense. If I whack off to girls on Pornhub, that doesn't mean I get bitches. If you got a bunch of dudes in your DM, it doesn't mean you get guys that want to take you seriously.
Yeah.
Sex and a relationship are two different things. But women are retarded and think, I got attention. I got niggas after me.
What if everyone doesn't want to get married?
Let me finish what I'm saying. Then I'll let you rebut. But women are retarded and think attention means relationship. No, attention means sexual potential. Other than that, they're not going to take you serious a lot of times. And the way that some of you guys behave, I can see why you're single. But anyway, we'll go ahead and who has something to say about somebody hurt me? Somebody said something?
Yeah, I said that. It seems you're very hurt. Like,
okay, what makes me hurt? Please explain.
it seems. Well, how do you know that everybody wants to get married? Period. Like, how is that everybody's end goal? Like, how do you know that everybody wants to commit to just one person forever, and that's the whole point that they're dating somebody?
I just asked.
He said, "Where's your ring?"
What's the purpose of your relationship, right? Most of you said for marriage and kids.
Not really. Not most of us.
all of
No.
us. Like in long term, that's a goal because like that's everyone's life goal in general. But that's not our purpose to just
To
go
ask-
and do
yeah,
it.
to ask where is the ring is like.
But that's what he's saying though.
Because
ultimately you end up with a man long term, right? So that's what he's saying.
Ultimately,
Yeah, but like the right person in the future, not right now. We don't want to marry tomorrow. We're not trying to do that.
Long term doesn't mean you have to get a ring though. Long term could be as long as you want it to be without a ring or with one. Like so,
what the fuck?
the ring
it's with a man,
does
right?
not. The ring does not decipher whether
Either
or not
way-
you guys are that serious or not. Like it's
Either
just.
way is with a man, right?
I actually agree with Myron and how he thinks, and I understand what he's saying. Like, yes, we have very high standards, and we're attracted to 0.1%, and most women won't see that. And you have to be that man's dream girl. But there's ways that you can be that man's dream girl.
Yeah,
There's-
but you're missing the part where you'll be the dream girl, but he's going to have some nightmare chicks on the side that he's going to have sex with, and he's going to want to
Some
try
men
some
are raised right. They don't
there's
more
men that are
raised-
disciplined.
Like, you guys want
Discipline.
high status men,
Yeah.
but you don't want to deal with high status
But-
problems. You think he's just
but
going to
I
sit
have
there
a
and fuck
question.
you, or deal with your bullshit, or hang out with you, or let you disrespect or talk to
Yeah,
him
but
crazy.
why
They're gonna
th-
cheat on
why
their
does he
wife for
only
their girl
say
out there, and I
negative
bet you
things?
considered high value.
One at a time.
Okay, one, why does he only say negative things when he's speaking in the connotation to women? Because, like, for one, I don't know, I'm pretty sure half of us women at the table, like, we're not average. Maybe to you might be judging us how we look, but, like, I don't know.
You could do the experiment just now.
Never, babe. You never Googled me or nothing, so I'm not here to flex that. I'm here to answer my questions about relationship.
A 10-finger thing?
No, yeah, but that was based off of other people, though. That wasn't based off of my own comments.
Yeah,
that was based off of what they said they would do. I said I would do that and plus more. So that experiment is a failure if you want to be technical.
No, it's actually
like
very,
if you want to be technical.
Because here's the thing: I asked you for things that men care about, and all of you guys brought the same to the table.
No, we
That's the
didn't.
point.
You said when she started,
Those
you made
things
us
are
put a
important,
10
though.
and
Things
agree
are-
whether if we could do what the other women did.
Yes.
You didn't ask us individually what we could do and pick 10 because mine would have been different than what these women
tell us
could
your,
do.
Your 10 right now.
No, I'm not. Because I'm not gonna tell my 10.
Oh my God.
I'm not because
Are
you
you
know
guys
why?
really-
Because
this
I
is
feel
so
like I'm not
silly.
here to sell whether somebody wants to marry me or whether I deserve a high value man to you guys.
Exactly.
Because I got
Because how much do you guys make? How much do you guys
Forget
make
us.
a year?
What if he's watching right now? Tell him.
I don't.
Why would
He's
he-
not.
why would I want
I don't
to
have
watch
to.
this?
Like they're in my
Wait,
phone. Like
I'm
it
scared.
exists in my life already.
Here's the thing. You know what? You know what's fantastic? That hubris is precisely why she's going to stay single for a very long time.
Period.
And here's the thing, other people as
She
well.
chooses to be single.
Because here's the thing.
Maybe she just wants to be single.
Because here's a
I just don't want a guy like him or him.
Here's the problem with modern day women.
Please,
You
save me.
guys, right? You guys don't think you have to work for a man to commit to you. You guys think
Never.
See, right there.
That's
so
not true.
let me get this straight. Let me get this straight.
Spitting facts, man.
Let me get this straight. You want a guy that's top tier in the top 1%. You want to make it $275K per year, right? Probably more because he lives in New York City. Have some swag, be good looking, be a good talk, all that. And you want all that, right? But then he's got to come to you, and you don't got to put no work in.
No.
No, I never
She's
said
definitely gonna
that.
put
Like
work
that's what I'm saying. You guys are just drawing conclusions from the few little bits of pieces of information that we asked. That's all I'm saying. Like
You just said no when I said you don't got to work for
no,
a guy.
because you said, "Oh, he's got to be in swag and stuff." No, we have to work for each other to build a relationship. Point blank.
For each
Period.
other?
To each other. Like you have to work on it. It's a mutual thing. You don't just come and I'm like, "Hey, I'm cute and I'm here. Give me everything." Like no. And it's the same thing. I'm not gonna go and chase men to see like, oh, he's fire. Let me see what he's got. Like, that's not the vibe. It's about finding an actual connection because I'm a high value woman myself that holds myself, my career, and everything that I do to a standard. I would hope to have a partner that does the
There's
same.
no such thing as a high value woman.
In your opinion.
No, I'll explain why.
In your opinion.
No, let me explain why. The reason why there's no such thing as a high value woman is because all women have value. All of you do. As soon as you
So
guys
does
turn
all
18.
men.
No, men don't have value actually. Men
So
have to
how
build
are
their
there
value.
high value men?
Men have to build their value.
So women can't build their value.
Okay.
But we can be devalued when we fuck y'all too much,
Here's
right?
the thing, right? When you turn 18,
that's what he's
when you
saying.
turn 18, you
Maybe.
you have basically $1 million given to you. Okay. A woman gets her money up
I
front.
didn't get none.
Maybe for you. But
Nigga, you got tits, nigga. You got tits. Come on.
I didn't get $1 million. Maybe it's an American.
You got
thing.
$2 million. One right there.
Oh, thanks.
it's an analogy.
$2 million right there, nigga.
What a million I'm pulling that. I didn't get it.
All right, you missed that train. Never mind.
Anyway, so like I was saying, women are given their value up front. You guys turn 18, you can be on a yacht with millionaires. Men, on the other hand, we can't be on a yacht unless we are a millionaire. We must become successful to be able to get sexual access. Women don't. Okay? So it's up to you how you want to spend that money. If you want to go ahead and chase a career and make money in real life, that's fine, but that's going to come at a cost. So what I'm saying is that men have to build their value, women don't. So it's not the same whatsoever.
I have a rebuttal to that. I know some broke men that are getting pussy all the time that have like 10 baby mums.
Great.
They got like 10 pitney out of road and they're fucking bear girls. And they got no money. They don't even, I know
Sure.
someone. What do you mean? I know someone, she...
No, I'm not saying I don't
man,
believe you. I'm just saying you're
His
using...
man had to beg her £10 so he can go buy cigarettes. Like, come
Yeah.
on. And he's fucking bear girls. He's got a whole heap of pitney out on the way. So, like,
Look,
you
I
can
get it that
fuck
you
if
know.
you want to.
I'm sure you know 5 or 10 guys that are
So
fucking
everyone
girls.
doesn't know a broke guy that is fucking.
We understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
Mad
that's,
at
that's,
them.
that's
It's
still a
true.
minority of men, though. That's still a minority.
Yeah, ladies.
So everything is a
You think
minority.
most
The
men
ones
are
with
high
money
value? Most men are high value?
exactly.
Whoa,
You're so
whoa,
right.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay,
Most men are broke.
Most men are broke, and they act like they got money, yeah. And then the longer you're in a relationship with them is when you find out that actually they're just chatting
We
shit.
agree with you.
So what's the solution?
So then what's the solution? Yes,
Because
yes.
I think
what
you
is the
talk a lot
solution?
about the women.
Yeah,
It's
how
just
can
finding
men-
them
okay,
contribute
it's
to the
easier to
problem.
Yeah, how can we come to a common ground? Because that's what we're here.
What is
for.
the balance
look, I'm just saying, like,
I think they're just here to
like I
run
said before,
experiments on women.
some of y'all need to
I think are we talking shit? Or are we trying to find a solution?
See,
They're
we're telling you
talking shit.
the real and the truth, and you're like, oh,
According
you're being this and
to
that.
who?
You guys are telling a biased
You want us to let
version.
you?
We're telling you our truth.
Balance to the argument.
Arguably, we're telling you our truths, and you guys are arguing with us about how we live.
You want us to lie to you?
Yes. I'll take it. Why not?
I mean, yeah, she told me earlier.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually kind of ridiculous. Like I said, it's just the math. I mean,
What's the solution?
It's very simple.
That's what I'm saying.
Can I say
Lower your
something?
standards for a lot of you.
Yeah,
Lower your
I
standards.
think-
All right then.
Lower
Okay.
your standards.
I think an older
Most of you guys
man.
don't qualify for this man. I'll be honest with y'all. A lot of y'all don't qualify.
You don't even know us.
You don't know us at all.
So what traits would you need to see in a woman for her to qualify? Explain the ideal woman so you know better than us.
He already
So
knows
tell us.
what value
what's
a
your-
woman
what's your
brings. He just
nationality,
doesn't
sir?
see
Wait.
any of us as his
doesn't like
well, we don't
women.
meet his
Yo,
standards,
yo,
so
ladies.
he's the wrong target.
Ladies, one my good time, please.
No, this proves my point even more so. Loud, rambunctious, not submissive.
What does
argumentative.
to me? I don't have a dictionary in
But if
front
you're
of me.
asking a question that you don't have the
What's your
answer.
nationality? I need to know where he's
Well,
from.
here's the thing. No, I mean,
Mic's in your hand and you don't have the answers for us.
What's your nationality?
you guys will stop interrupting me every 2
ladies.
seconds
Look,
or over
like,
talking
it's-
when I
it
try to
sounds-
explain
it
things. I
sounds
could easily
fucking
do
ridiculous.
this. But yeah, I mean, the things that men look for are pretty easy to find. Not being a whore, be submissive, listen to the man, obey his commands, right? That's a
He
big
should get
problem
a
with a lot
dog.
of you women.
Tell him to get a ching chow. Woof woof. Tell him to get a dog.
See, you don't care.
Yeah, see, like, this is why.
He's telling you the truth, and then
No, keep it 1,000. This is why a lot of y'all
Rambunctious. I like
fucking
that
single.
word,
If
man.
I'm gonna be all the way at 1,000,
man.
if I'm gonna be all the way at 1,000, this is why a lot of y'all fucking single. Because men don't tell you guys the truth because they don't want to deal with this bullshit.
You're right. Yeah, I appreciate
go
your
ahead
honesty,
and I
brother.
tell you guys, you're loud, you're rambunctious, you're annoying.
Yeah, man.
You gotta stop talking so much. You give a fuck about your money, and then you guys go ahead. Oh, who hurt you? Oh, you think niggas want to deal with this? No, they're just gonna tell you. Oh, I love your career.
What
You're
you
a
wanna
young
hear?
stunner.
What you
Oh,
wanna
you're a
hear?
dancer. I love that. Oh yeah, your rap career. I love that green bandana. They say all the dumb shit so they can smash. But I'm telling y'all what it really is. I'm telling y'all what it really is. A lot of you are loud, rude, crass,
Never smashes.
right? Look crazy. But I'm over here telling y'all, yo, guys don't really like this. What are you talking about? Who hurt you, nigga?
He's fucking on the weird girls. He's into
fucking
that
on
weird
the-
crowd.
I mean,
you gotta see this catalog is nice.
Bro, if I'm be 1,000, my girl's
You're
better
a
than all
loyal
you fucking
friend.
girls. Like, I'm gonna keep
You're a
1,000.
loyal friend.
My
Big
girl's
loyal
better than
friend.
all y'all.
I've seen this
She
girl.
don't talk to-
And our guys are better than you two.
You ain't got no guy. What the fuck are you talking about?
So many guys that don't even get mentioned.
So many guys that makes you a whore.
You need to have somebody's mouth. Listen,
So many guys. I can fuck so many guys.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Here's the thing. No. Because here's the thing.
Why is it he can say it, but if we say it back,
It's
it's
my
issue.
show. It's my show. You want to talk about, oh, you got a weird bitch. No, she shuts the hell up. She cooks and cleans
You're
when I
mad
ask.
controlling.
She does what I
Weird
do.
bitch.
She does what I say.
Weird.
Can you be
She
quiet?
letting anybody
Don't
chat.
talk back to me like this.
She's settled.
Like,
Thank
none of
God.
this bullshit. And you guys wonder why you're fucking
She's with you
single.
for the
likes
clout.
you. I'm single because I don't find anybody else like you. Not like you.
You talk to the
this is
women that's
clout-
on the show.
It's backclub, by the way, so that's not even true. Clout is not even like a
bad
thing.
clout.
That's wrong.
Do you talk to your women how you talk? Do you talk to your
Do you
lady
slap
how
her?
you
You
talk
sound like you
to
slap her.
the women that you
Definitely.
bring
Beat
on
her
the show?
ass if she say anything.
They're
See-
not capable, man.
See, here's the thing. I don't have to yell at her or anything because she just gets it. She don't talk back to me because she listens, right? Versus you guys trying to sit here and argue and all this other shit.
Well, we don't argue in guys who don't argue with us.
Hold on. I got y'all. I got y'all. Live your life. Fuck your man.
I'm not living. I'm not.
Hold on.
My man is downstairs in
I
the
know.
all
You
black
good. You
towel
good.
waiting for me to finish.
Right, our black
We
trunks
wish
are
y'all the
ready.
best. Y'all are cooked. Okay, let's do some chat.
All right, yeah,
Y'all
some
cooked, man.
Bro, man, yo.
But don't wait. Save your
Two men that would never date.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. I would never
never date. I would never date.
They're cooked.
Okay, no one, absolutely no one, me. Hey, ChatGPT.
Nigga, this is why black women are at the bottom of the fucking tier, man. I gotta say.
Are you Indian? Is he Indian? What's your nationality? I've been asking this whole time.
Hold on.
Are you
Indian?
I gotta say this.
That's irrelevant.
I gotta say
Where you
this, man.
from?
That's irrelevant.
Why don't you give us something
Where you
like
from?
that? Why don't you look
Are
us
you
in
not
the
black?
Bro,
the
the Weave
fuck?
Warrior's leaving. Yo, so, look, bro, this shit is crazy, man.
Yeah, we out.
All right, go ahead, leave. Watermelon chicks, it's fine. The watermelon women
Yeah,
can
black
leave.
jokes is crazy. Are you?
okay.
Where are you from?
That's irrelevant. I'm a
You're
racist,
black
right?
yourself.
I'm a racist,
Actually,
right?
I'm leaving too. That was extremely
crazy,
disrespectful.
Then get the fuck out of here. Nobody cares, bro.
Who cares?
You're not black.
Who cares what color I am? You
No,
shouldn't
she
judge
got to do the
somebody.
BLM shit. It's fine, bro. George Floyd died a couple days ago. It's fine.
Not even look us in the eye.
Women and then black
You're
jokes is
so
crazy.
intimidated.
Bendini, nobody cares.
Myron, you're so intimidated.
Yeah, why are you still here? Just leave. Just leave.
Me in the eye.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my God, bro.
Nobody cares. You killed a failed country.
Dare you?
Get the fuck up out of here. Holy shit.
Had my man come up
Holy
here.
shit, bro. Get these women out of here.
For me.
Get the fuck up out of here.
No, I know you get. I know you get.
You know,
Holy
you
shit.
Solid. Listen,
They're going out of here.
listen, ladies.
Bro, black women are L, bro. Get the fuck up out of here, man. These Shaniquas. Fucking embarrassing. I'd be embarrassed to share the same skin color as you bitches sometimes. God fucking damn. The Shaniquas, the weave, all this shit. Crazy.
Listen.
God damn.
I know they can't be saved. Listen, you're cool.
Cooked.
Good stuff.
Absolutely cooked.
And
look, they're still yapping in the back. Bunch of fucking gorillas. Holy shit, man.
oh my God.
Welcome to the show, niggas. I deal with this bullshit all
Lovely.
the fucking time with these dumbass hoes, man. This shit is crazy.
I'm trying to save it, but
God damn, man.
Here we go.
I just want to do my political show, chill, talk about what the fuck is going on. Then I got to come out here with these fucking orangutans and deal with this bullshit, man. God damn. Somebody cue up the fucking Donkey Kong music, man. Holy shit. God fucking damn, bro.
Hey, man.
All I smell is fucking cocoa butter and fucking watermelon and Black and Milds. Holy.
Cocoa butter's good though.
Fucking terrible, man.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
God damn, bro.
All right, what's
Look how quiet it is now. How peaceful it is.
Peaceful, yes, very peaceful.
Yeah, I felt the IQ just went up.
The IQ just went up
Room
200.
temperature IQ. Fucking
200, bro.
Yeah, you can't reason with these girls, man.
No, that was probably
Hell no.
Yeah,
That's fucking terrible.
Yo, Martin Luther King is fucking
we do this on
embarrassed,
a
man.
regular.
Yeah.
Nigga had a dream. This shit turned into a nightmare.
hey, y'all saw. I was just here laughing the whole time, bro. I'm used
Yeah,
to
I
this
know,
shit.
just chilling.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they don't wanna.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
They don't wanna hear truth.
Oh, shit. Look, they're still yapping in the back.
They wanna be lied to.
Bro.
How dare you?
Oh, God.
Okay,
Holy. They're still going.
Oh my God. You guys had fun?
Yeah, it's fun as fuck.
Is that the first time they've all left at the same time?
Nah. The British girl's yelling. Bro, you guys lost the war in 1776, bro. God damn, man. You dumbass niggas showed up with red coats in the snow. The fuck? Failed ass country. Holy. My blood pressure? You're fat. What are you talking about, my blood pressure? 120 over 80. Yours is 180 over 120. Holy
Oh
shit.
my goodness.
You weigh over 200 pounds. Demand them. This bitch ate too much sweets and crumpets, man. She put sugar in her tea, actually. Clearly.
Probably. What's taking them so long?
My blood pressure's high because I'm fucking dealing with these black chicks, man.
What's taking them so long?
God damn.
Myron, you forgot beans on toast.
Fried chicken connoisseurs. This nigga Frank is like, what's going on? Bro, I know, man. I know.
Yo,
I know, nigga. I know you're scared. I'm more. He's like, what are these creatures?
What's the saying? When there's blacks, you can't relax.
Bro, when there's blacks, you can't relax, man.
Holy
Yo,
shit,
I'm
man.
telling you, bro. God damn. See, Frank wants to throw up a Roman. But,
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Only one of them had ass. And that's crazy for black women. It's crazy.
Yeah, well. This nigga Frank nervous. He's like,
Yo,
what's
why are
going
they
on?
still here?
I don't know why they're still here, bro. Y'all niggas can hear him in the back?
Who's dealing with this shit?
Probably Chris.
You know the elevator takes a while.
Yeah.
Fuck, poor Chris.
Maybe we should shut the door. Yeah, poor Chris, huh?
Chris
Okay,
gotta
here it
deal with
is.
that shit, man.
Here it is. Well, he knows how it is. Well, he's a
Even
gorilla
this nigga
too.
Frank is nervous. He's like, oh
All
my
right,
God.
What's the next chat?
Let's see here.
Okay,
Bro, that was funny. The white chick, I'm leaving.
I was like,
Bitch,
bro,
get
who
the
cares?
fuck up out of here. Nobody cares.
Fat anyway.
You fat. Yeah.
She got a fucking Oompa Loompa stomach, bro. Are you pregnant? God damn, nigga. Flight attendant, my ass.
Flight attendant, man. She a fucking cheeseburger attendant,
Facts,
man.
bro.
Holy.
Hey, ChatGPT, is she a whore?
She been eating the pretzels in the back of the plate, nigga.
The full cooked meals 4 times a day.
She the reason when you get on the fucking plane, they don't got enough snacks.
Yeah, it's
They're like,
finished.
sorry, we ran out of pretzels. Or we ran out of gummy bears.
No more
Like,
meals.
hey, what the fuck?
No more meals.
She's the one eating the snacks in the back, bro.
Bruh, she's got more miles than a frequent flyer rewards card. No one. Absolutely no one. Me, ChatGPT. Is she a whore? Bruh, yeah. Pretty much same thing. Yeah, I'm kidding. That's the new meta, bro. Ask about the girl with ChatGPT.
High value black woman, Newport.
Oh, God. Watermelon chicken.
That shit
Kylo,
crazy.
10 subs, shout out to you, bro. Spartan, Uwis, Aus, 5 subs, shout out to you, brother. Appreciate that, man.
God damn, they're still fucking here?
Bro, they're still here, bro. And they're still yelling, too.
Holy shit.
That shit crazy. Yeah.
God damn, bro.
Bro.
I like felt retarded. Like, I felt like I literally felt. I
Lost
literally
brain
felt like I was
cells.
losing competence. speaking
Imagine
of it.
every
Like,
night.
That's
Holy
fucking nuts.
shit,
You
man.
guys are fucking G's for this. Jesus.
Shit's crazy. What the fuck, bro?
We got threedigletts. Shout out to your brother for supporting the show. That was a massive donation. Golly Mikey. AI still good? Laughed my ass off. You're funny, bro. Pug facts. I love it. All right. Mr. B93. Ladies, in life, the income is inconsistent. You calculate the average and standard deviation, STD, and use average minus STD as a salary. But the Vimble you will base yourself on the max month. Now name 3 countries. They're gone. For the dudes, name 3 countries from the same continent. Bro. They're gone. Rodrigo OX says, Chris, I know that Henny giving you a vision loss. Fresh. How's numerology helped you this week? Honestly, bro, I don't know. I didn't use it this week, I guess. Hey, Slag, go for a long walk. Yo, you're wildin', bro. See, we should diss chat while over here, bro. Damn it.
I know.
Your boy Lem. Sit your Puerto Rican Robert Downey Jr. looking ass down. You look like every time you talk, I think a train finna come out your mouth. What the fuck, bro? He'll let me wildin', bro. Zaddy you never had. Women so delusional. Every woman on this planet has dreamed of a wedding and having kids. Just wait. Most women will be miserable in 10 to 15 years. Facts. Society's fucked because of women. It's sad. Yeah, they were capping about not having wanting kids in a family because they wanted that earlier, bro. So I'm late, bro. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's all we got.
All right. So, word from our sponsor. In the meantime, fellas, if you don't mind, let's do a recap of the show. Thoughts on the show. Hate it, love it. We'll start here.
Oh my god, this was fucking ridiculous. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I literally felt
Yeah, they think they're high value women, but they're fat as fuck, ugly as shit.
No, it's ridiculous too.
And it makes
because
me complete.
they
Like
have-
I'm losing brain cells when they're
They
talking.
have all these fucking
Yes.
expectations for a dream man in their life. What expectations do I have for my girl at home? Cook, clean, don't fucking scream and yell
Be
and
respectful.
fucking add more
right?
stress
Respect
to my
me.
life.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
bring
it.
peace to the home. I think that's very, very important. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is.
They're high value women, though, man. Come on, you know.
Hell nah. And you know they capping too.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So imagine the dating market right now, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine that's the actual archetype of woman out there waiting to find a man to save them from their issues, their debt, bad choices, and then they say, "Oh, I'm gonna be loud, boisterous, and talk back to you." Would you want them?
No.
Of course not. It's completely disrespectful. As far as like all we provide, like look at me and Kiwa. You know,
Yeah.
even you too.
We take care of
Like,
everything for our women.
We
They don't
provide
have
a
to worry
lot,
about-
especially at a young age. Very, very high value men, and it's
And notice-
crazy that even the disrespect. It's like
It's insane.
it's completely insane. Or even small, minute things too. It's like, are you really arguing about some bullshit? Like I don't know, just fucking retarded shit that doesn't even mean anything.
bragging about body count.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Like we're here trying to like make money, be successful, right?
Yeah,
And then you're
fucking-
worrying about some stupid shit like, oh, you didn't like walk the dog with me or some fucking bullshit. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
is it really the end of the world?
Bro,
You
I'm
know?
telling you, man, your guys' generation, you guys are cooked, bro.
Oh yeah, we're fucked. It's
These
over.
girls are fucking awful. And I've
Well-
said it before many times that like guys in their 20s, y'all are air fried
Well, the
with
good
these
thing
women.
is they have girlfriends that are pretty solid now.
Yeah.
So they got a good head start. But again,
no, it's just-
that right there is what's out there right now, fellas. You got a point,
Yeah.
Thor?
I love how she dated a real estate developer and didn't know if he was a multimillionaire.
Yo,
was funny.
dude, women have like zero concept of money. It's actually fucking incredible. how dumb some of them are. And one of my guys is texting me right now saying, bro, she's a typical New York bitch, always thinking that they're important. And he said, anyone that makes $275K a year is probably going to be white and not be looking for her ass. Yo, he kind of right, though.
Yeah.
He's kind of right, though. Any nigga making $275K in New York City, that nigga is going to be a white guy more than likely, bro. And not checking for her.
Unless you're dealing with scammers and shit like that.
Oh, then
or dealers.
That's never jail time.
Yeah. But I mean,
anyway.
She's good. Anyway, bro.
Yeah, let's read the chats to close this thing out.
Oh, done? Just one more sponsor read.
Okay.
You got
What?
this one.
I got it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You got to make it big then. I can't read shit, bro.
Let's bring it up. But also, to your point, bro.
Yeah.
Remember you mentioned you had a girlfriend at
Yeah.
20? They were like, oh, he's still young and green. I'm like, bro, he's won the lottery.
Yeah.
Because you saw her, of course. I've met her before.
Yeah.
And like, you're still single at your age.
Yeah.
But they hate on you because they're like, oh, he got a girlfriend. But they're single, trying to figure shit out.
Yeah.
And they
funny as
almost
fuck,
they
bro.
almost
Crazy
see that
part
as
is
like
these bitches all probably got higher body counts than y'all too, which is the wild part.
They don't say the body count.
Right? Yeah, of course not.
Not probably.
Of course not. They
Yeah.
don't want to say it because they know, and it's funny because they'll sit there and say, "Oh, why are you being judgmental?" But then you ask them, "What's their body count?" and they don't want to say it. But that tells you,
dare
in
you.
itself, they know deep down that their value is tied to their body count.
Yeah,
they just know it. But bro, feminism is literally cancer, bro. All right, what do we got here?
All right.
Okay. Wait, I got to read from the beginning.
No, coffee prices are up.
Yeah.
I am.
Okay. Coffee prices are up 30%. At 1775 said, F the system and drop free starter kits anyway. You get 3 bags, 2 16-ounce of your choice, plus their longevity blend infused with CA-AKG, the anti-aging compound clinically proven to help you stay jacked longer than your hairline does. This isn't clean girl caffeine. It's coffee for killers. You pay for 2 bags. They cover the rest. A full 16-ounce bag of coffee, plus premium gear, a mate black tumbler, frother, gold scoop, or reusable K-Cup filter. Go to 1775coffee.com/fresh and grab your free starter kit while still available. 1775coffee.com/fresh. Start your day with coffee that backs your values, clears your head, fires you up, and makes you feel like yourself again. Also, so you don't got to deal with bitch ass hoes like that are all black. Make your coffee black, not your women, guys. All right?
Yo, that was a comedy.
Yeah, I like that. Add that part in.
That was a comedy
I'm
skit.
dead ass, bro. Nigga, just the only black thing y'all should be dealing with is fucking coffee, bro. No black women.
We're comedians.
Stay out of black neighborhoods. Okay, even if you see me, get skeptical. I don't fucking know. But bro, when you see the blacks, you can't relax. All right, what do we got here? What's up next? Anything else?
W comedy skit. That's a great.
Anything else next?
No, that's it.
That's it. All right, cool.
Let's go off YouTube real quick. Something for the guys.
Okay.
Yeah, come
You
down
want
real
to say?
quick.
You want to
Yeah.
say? Okay.
Yeah.